I definitely have to get a Thursday intro, not a
Yeah.
Monday Madness
Yeah,
intro.
because it's not Monday.
I know. I'm like,
Not
wait, it's not
Monday
Monday.
at all.
It's not Monday. Welcome everyone to Thursday Trash Talking. No, we stop. Welcome to.
I
welcome-
made you. I won't name drop. I promise not to name drop, and I'm gonna try not to cuss for the first 15 minutes because you're dear to me. But after that 15 minutes, I may trash talk. Just letting you know, I'm not gonna drop no names, but I may trash talk.
I'm
what's
dropping
up,
all the
Kurt?
names. I'm dropping all names. You're going to be hearing it from the very beginning.
This is a drama stream. Be prepared.
John
No,
Woo, Sam
Don't
Raimi,
even know. You all pissed
Larry
off the Raptor.
Fischetti. I'm
Do you even
dropping
know?
names.
You pissed off the Raptor. Do you even know?
the
I'm
Raptors
dropping
dropping
names.
directors' names. That's how bad it is.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Can I
Dropping
tell
names.
you guys what I've been doing?
Michael Bay, all right?
I've been watching
End of
so many
discussion.
movies, man. I've watched. I gotta watch Dogman again because I don't know if I understood what was happening, man.
Dogman was crazy, wasn't
It
it?
was crazy.
Did you see Monkey Man?
No, I haven't seen Monkey Man
Damn
yet.
it. Okay.
I did get to watch. I've been watching a lot of trailers. I watched Argyle. It's awful. I don't care what it says. It's terrible. It's awful, awful. The acting's not bad, but the CGI and the stupid it's so wonky. It's just wonky as hell. The
Mhm.
first few minutes when he's chasing her in the Jeep and she's on the motorcycle, dude, it looks horrible. It looks horrible. However,
Hey, Blue Jay's asking for a link. Sorry to cut you off.
Lancia
I like Blue
Audi.
Jay.
Do you guys know? Are you guys familiar with the companies Audi and Lancia?
Audi and Lancia. No, I have
It's
no
Audi
idea. What that is.
cars. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Ford versus Ferrari?
No.
No.
Wow. Well, that doesn't matter. It's a car guy movie. Anyway, I watched a movie about how Lancia Group B Lancia rally cars went against Audi. The first four-wheel drive Audi car. It was really a good movie. That was a lot of fun, dude. The Beekeeper, so underrated. That movie is sick. That is peak action cinema. I cannot believe it didn't do better. I can't believe it didn't do better.
I think it did pretty well. It did.
I hope so.
I think what the deal is that it did Jason Statham numbers or a little bit better than Jason Statham numbers, but people are
Yeah, I
still
think that was
seeing
his highest grossing film, wasn't it?
It's
Yeah.
so good, guys. Guys, it's so good.
Was
and
it?
Then
Was that his highest grossing film? Damn.
I went to
the
the
Meg?
Solo
stuff.
film, maybe.
Well,
Over the
remember
Meg?
like
the
maybe
Meg.
not over the Meg. Maybe like a month ago, we were talking about the bricklayer, the painter, the beekeeper. Like, remember, right?
The
All the Hitman
politician,
movies, right.
the assistant.
Sure.
So I watched
The Bricklayer came out today.
I watched the paint. I watched the bricklayer. It's good. I watched the painter. It's so bad. It's good.
Mhm.
Bad acting, great action scenes.
Who's the painter?
Horrible acting. The painter, some guy with a beard. I have no idea who the actor is, but he's dope as shit. You know what I
Cool.
mean? And what's his name's in it? Angelina Jolie's dad, John Voight. John Voight's in
John
it.
Voight.
And
He's still acting.
yeah, he's really good in it
Oh
too.
wow.
And then I watched the beekeeper, I watched the bricklayer, I watched the painter, and then I watched the mechanic because I'd never seen it before. So I watched the mechanic. The mechanic's pretty dope too. The
Mechanic's
not
crazy.
bad. I just been watching all these.
There's a
shitty
sequel to that
movies.
one.
Oh, and the Sydney Sweeney movie is hilarious. It's hilarious. It's so funny. It's like it's right up there with what's the one with Jennifer Lawrence she just did?
Welcome, Blue Jay.
Where she had to have sex with the kid for the Buick.
I forgot the name of it. Where she gets fully naked or whatever.
Yeah, and then I watched. Oh, speaking of fully naked, I this is my third time, and I finally get it. And let me just say,
Oh my god.
I get it. No, I get it. I get it. If you take away all the sex scenes and all the stupid sex talk, it is literally about a journey of womanhood. Every time I watch Poor Things, it gets better. Every time I watch it, it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I trash talked that movie because it had steampunk in it. Every time I watch that movie, it gets better.
That's everyone's general reaction to steampunk.
And
why do people hate steampunk? I don't get it.
It's just it's very hipster and snobby.
Because here you are having a great time at your horror convention or your comic book convention, and in comes the steampunkers and just absolutely
I love the steampunkers.
Destroy the scene.
Anyway, if you guys have a chance, anyone but you, Sydney Sweeney is a good actress. This is a good acted movie, and it's a rom-com, but it's funny. They drop the F word like every 3 minutes. It's really funny, dude. The scene on the plane where she gets the cookie. Oh my God. She sneaks up into first class to steal this cookie and her sleeve gets caught and she's stuck in like the 69 position. But then she gets
what?
Then she
what?
She gets her sleeve
How
out.
do you get stuck in the 69 position? Lockjaw?
She accidentally hit the button to make her sleeve get caught and she had to turn around to hit the button again to unsleeve. But she was up there to steal the guy's cookie that she had a one-night stand with.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, good looking dude, man. Like I can't think of his name, but and then she hears what he's listening to on his headphones. That's the part that's so funny. That unwritten song, the rest is still unwritten, dude. It's fucking hilarious. And the whole movie, just watch the movie. Sydney Sweeney's going places, not just her boobs. Okay, she's going.
Oh, jeez. All right, let me say hello to the chat. Hey, Mama Bear, what's going on? Degrassi's here. We got Crazy Joe. We got Vince. We got Senor Nerd. We got RJ.
I will be watching.
And Grogu. Yeah, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Tonight I'll be watching Glenn Powell. That's his name. Degrassi always knows. Degrassi knows everything.
Yes, they're doing a remake of The Running Man.
I'm in.
So maybe we should just start it off and just stop talking. Get the show started because you
guys asked. I got it out of my system.
Chris can ramble on for like an hour.
You guys wanted me to get it out of my system. It's out of my system. Don't ask me what I've been doing if you don't want to know.
Fine. Oh, look at this.
There he is.
I'm prepared. We got to start with some rumors. Glenn Powell will be playing Crypto in the upcoming Superman movie.
Why?
He won't be voicing a character or doing motion capture. Crypto will just have his vibe. What
you know April Fool's was like 10 days ago?
This is amazing.
I know. Doesn't make any sense to me.
This guy's gonna be a character, this Crypto.
That's the guy I'm talking about that's in the Sydney Sweeney movie.
Yes.
Him.
Glenn Powell.
He's hilarious. But why? Wait, that's not a rumor. Crypto's really in the new Superman movie?
I think so. Maybe.
You know what? You guys just don't get it. I get it.
I get it.
I don't get it.
I get it. You guys don't get it. I get it.
I don't get it.
A boy and his dog.
But I'm not.
But hey, I get it, man.
Come on.
But I am not a Superman.
This picture's making me get it even more.
I'm not a Superman guy. If you guys want Superman, I hope you get Superman. I've seen what you got to deal with already. I saw that shitty symbol. I saw it. Don't think I didn't seen it. I seen it. But if you guys want Crypto, I hope you guys get
I really don't care about the symbol. As long as it's a good movie. The symbol means nothing to me.
Everybody loses their shit over that symbol. Like, oh my god.
That's what I thought was funny about it. Am I not allowed to say, hey man, I just don't really like it?
No, you're not, Chris, okay?
No. It's just like, it's just I thought the symbol looks cool. I mean, it's a great symbol. I mean, I was like, oh my god, this is clean. It's a clean logo, but I was like, and people were like arguing about it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, listen, coming at you guys from an artist perspective, it's too blocky. It's too Lego land looking. It looks like a freaking Lego. Okay, I don't like it. It's too basic. You're trying to you are literally trying to reignite Superman, right? And you come at me with this generic. The best Superman symbol I've ever seen as an artist was the one they put on Henry Cavill.
I knew
this one. Oh wait, sorry, I can't
knew it.
Shit, right?
I actually like that.
Hey, what if Degrassi's onto something? What if that was the reveal of Crypto's symbol and not really Superman? They just said it. They just said this is a symbol.
The symbol.
No, he's talking about the picture that's up on the slide with the S.
What if that's Crypto's tag?
Yeah, Crypto's tag. That'd be funny.
What's wrong with the symbol? He just told you. He said it's blocky and Lego like. Resident Justice. Open up your ears.
It's just too blocky for me, man. I mean, and that's okay. If other people dig it, fine. I just can't see everybody fighting over. Man, look, in this world, y'all got to stop policing people's opinions, man. Stop trying to police people's opinions. If someone likes something and you don't, it's okay. If someone doesn't like something and you don't, it's okay.
Okay, so how do I engage in debate, though?
You can't engage in debate. Just don't get toxic and personal about it.
Well, I never do.
But everybody else does.
I've seen your debates, Perp. Come on.
Which one got toxic and personal?
That's 2 days ago.
That wasn't personal or toxic.
Wait, what did I miss 2 days ago?
When did it get personal?
Wait, what I missed 2 days ago?
I think Perp was arguing with
Bradley
a person on Max's chat about the Joker 2 trailer.
Personal.
Oh, that's when I left, or before I left.
Yo, that was a master class by Perp, that stream. I just want to
so much I want to
talk. So proud of that performance.
There's so much I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, but I just been so wrapped up. I want to talk about the Joker 2 trailer, but also for some reason Max ain't really been hitting me up with invites lately. So I don't know what that's about.
Maybe time to get conspiratorial.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll get some good ones for you, Chris.
Well, since I hold the keys to the kingdom, you're on the block list. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
not allowed on until after April.
That's such a lie.
I'm not going on until Chris is on again.
I will say this. I actually enjoyed the Joker trailer, but it's not something I ain't seen before. Look, Singing in the Rain, La La Land, West Side Story. They were all in there. Every single one of them. If you go back and look, you'll see all the great music. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're trying to match a great music. I think it's going to be all in their mind. I don't know. I like Lady Gaga. I don't care how left she is or how mad people get at her.
What?
I love Lady Gaga. I think she can act. No, you don't understand. The group, my other circle, they hate her. They hate her. I've had people.
But she was born that way.
Exactly. She's on the right track, baby.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
But I've had people literally say to me, "You like that movie? Too bad she wasn't the one that used the garage at the end of the movie." If you know what I'm talking about, the garage door, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
He unalived himself at the garage door. I've had people say they want her to do that. I think she's great. I think she killed it. You know, here's what I understand.
She's a really good actress.
The cinematography looked great, but I could work with look, dude, I could not work in every scene where the Joker's flat out chain smoking, blowing smoke in my face in every scene, man. You know, that part was a little like, and I could have swore I seen the Joker chasing the Joker. It got weird, man. That
whole 3 or 4 Jokers chasing him down the streets of New York.
I don't get it.
Did I just say New York? I just said New York.
The stairway scene was I only saw but I will say this. The lipstick at the end and him putting his face in the
that was great.
Fire, bro. Fire.
That was like
fire. I've never seen a scene like that done. Fire. That was so good. So we'll see. I'm excited for it. And I guess technically I do like musicals. I didn't never think I did.
Yeah, but I put this on here just to warm you guys up for what's coming ahead. Little light humor here. Who knows if it's true or not, because I have no idea what Crypto will just have his vibes is, but
after seeing Anybody But You, I'm officially a Glenn Powell fan because he is funny. The dude's funny, man. I'm 29, and they're like, nobody's 29. He's like, no, really, I'm 29. Like nobody believes he's 29. So stupid.
All right. The Joker 2 trailer had 167 million views in its first 24 hours. Warner Brothers' biggest trailer since Barbie.
Yeah. What's coming out against Joker that week, guys? What do we got against Joker that week? Does anybody know?
Probably Terrifier.
You know, besides RJ knows everything because he lives on
in
Twitter.
October, like in that month.
Yeah, let me look.
I think Venom 3 is in that month, but I think that's gonna be Trump.
Venom 3 is like a couple weeks after.
I'm just looking for something we can do the Barbenheimer thing with. You know, I'm just like
Joker.
Like the way they King Kong.
Joker don't need a Barbenheimer.
It doesn't, but it could help. I'm just saying, what could it go with?
There's Joker. Then 3 weeks later, there's Venom 3 and Terrifier.
Okay, nobody.
I got it. So the Joker trailer was bigger than the Dune 2 trailer?
Seems like it.
Wow.
I'm with Anthony.
This is going to be $1 billion. Yeah.
I'm thinking this is $800 to $1 billion.
I think
800 million to $1 billion. I agree with that one. And a lot of people are going to hate on
trailer. If this is the biggest trailer since Barbie, and it's Joker, I think the final shot of the trailer solidified with audience that they could trust this movie's quality.
I had a lot of naysayers in my comic book collector group I'm in, about 150 guys.
What's the director's name, guys? What's the director's name?
Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips. Yeah, and I like the other stuff that he's done.
Yeah, and so, if these hardcore comic book fans that I'm in a group with love this trailer, I think the general audience will love this trailer, and we'll go watch this movie.
I also like the fact that it's. I mean, it's a sequel, but it's also different. Like it's a different kind of movie.
Yeah, I heard a lot of critiques saying this looked like the last one, and I did not get that at all in terms of the plot. I mean, it has a consistent tone and style.
Stylistically, I mean, it looks pretty much like you're back in that world.
I don't think this looks nothing like the other one to me, with the musical aspect and just him finding a.
Did he direct War Dogs?
A bad romance, if you will.
Todd Phillips.
Can someone find out if he directed War Dogs?
I think he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
because that was such an underrated movie that was so good. Like Jonah Hill killed it in that movie. And what's the other guy's name from Top Gun Maverick? But Miles Teller. They killed it in that movie. Todd Phillips knows what he's doing, man. I wasn't a big Hangover fan after the first one. You know, you
didn't like part 2.
I also think Joaquin Phoenix is probably a very inspirational creative partner in all this. And they're working together. Well, I'm sure, he's working with everyone, but him too. I don't think Joaquin Phoenix is going to let something just go to trial. I'm in it for the paycheck. He's going to try something.
I have been watching Joaquin Phoenix since, believe it or not, even before. Do you guys remember Space Camp? He was in that. I've been watching.
Yeah.
He was in a
Space Camp?
Yeah, he was in Space Camp, and he was also in He was in Parenthood. Remember the mom found all his porn hidden in the Back to the Future sleeves and stuff? She had Keanu Reeves talk to him. Yeah, he's been a killer actor since then. I can't think of anything bad he's ever been in. The only thing he ever did I thought was weird was that whole bearded "I'm going to be a rapper" thing.
Well, he did that for a documentary, like a mockumentary.
So weird, but
I'm Still Here. He did that for his brother's documentary. I'm Still Here. But the fact that he doesn't seem like he'd be interested in quote unquote a comic book movie, and the fact that Warner Brothers. The fact that Warner Brothers is letting him do this weirdo take on Joker.
They let him sink
absolute
his teeth
celebration in my eyes.
Exactly. They let him sink his teeth and chew the atmosphere in the first one as much as he wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
And then look at the second one. I wouldn't doubt it.
Guys, this is the new frontier, because these are huge. This is what everyone thought was going to happen when all these studios were giving indie directors blockbuster movies afterwards. It's yo, you have an indie hit, here, do Jurassic Park. Yo, here, do this, do Hobbs and Shaw, whatever the fuck. I don't think that was an indie director.
Here, here's the Star Wars movie.
Yeah, they do that stuff, and it's the hope is always to get something radically different and fresh like this. And it's between Joker and Barbie, Warner Brothers is actually putting up what they say they're going to do, visionary takes on established IP. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I love this.
And also because I always find people. I do agree with some people saying that the MCU and some other big budget films are made by committee, because we mentioned, I mentioned this the Max's stream, they feel they're made by committee. They're not made by a director
Well, I think for a long time, Jay, that everything's been kind of made by a committee. I think that's why DC had that trouble that it had before James Gunn came in, and they're trying to right that ship. I think Marvel's the same way. I think.
How did Joker get away with it?
I think
how did Joker get made?
You know what?
How was that even greenlit?
Do you want to hear my absolute honest opinion on why? I think they didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. I think they said, just put it out there. It's under contract. We signed on to do this a long time ago. We got to get it done. Let's do it.
Nobody expected this movie to
nobody expected it to blow up like that. That's why it was so easy to get made.
I think they knew, but no, I kind of disagree in a way, because they put it into the Venice Film Festival. They knew what they had. But that's what I'm saying. From the very start, they knew that they were going to do.
No, you asked how did it get greenlit?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. From then on.
Okay, I'm sure after they saw it, they knew they had something special. After they saw it, and that's why they put it in all the intent festivals.
From the very beginning was that they knew they were going to do something weirdo and art house.
Because from what I heard, they didn't. Yeah, with Anthony, that's what I heard. I don't know. Now, remember when we first heard about this movie was going to get made, and we were all like, wait, I thought they didn't want to do that. Warner Brothers flat out said no.
So who pushed this movie?
I don't know. Joaquin, maybe they saw something special.
Who was it in Warner Brothers? No, it had to have been a producer.
It's probably, I think probably Todd Phillips. I think they were kind of sitting. I mean, that's just my theory. I think they're pretty sitting
Did
on
Hamada greenlight this?
There's all this rumor because there's so much anti-Hamada hate out there that I don't even believe it.
I think
people
it
are like,
Hamada.
for some reason, like, yeah, he greenlit it, but he didn't want it. Like, it's like,
okay,
I've heard some
guys.
okay,
guys, if he greenlit it, he wanted it, guys.
Yeah, when was the merger?
2022.
The merger was 2022.
This is under Hamada's watch.
Then this is definitely under Hamada. This is a 2019 movie that was made in 2018. So yeah, it's definitely.
It probably fell in his lap, to be honest. It probably fell in his lap. It was being carried. I've heard like Brett Ratner in 2005 was trying to do this shit or something.
Jesus, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Ooh. Jesus Christ, Brett Ratner.
He still gets, I think, credit for some DC stuff.
Mama Bear says she pushed it. It's her fault.
I pushed this my.
No, I'm thankful. I want more of these. I want more weirdo takes. You know, as long as you're feeding the general audiences with, you know, what they perceive as a Joker movie or a Joker character in a Batman movie, as long as they could give them that, like, why not do stuff like this too? Like, have one for the weirdos like me.
You know, also,
I mean, obviously the audience loved it too. They get made $1 billion the last one.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing different interpretations of established characters, IPs, as long as the audience loves it and they keep going back to see more of it. It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with this.
I think that Gunn is doing like a DC Elseworlds, like a separate brand. I think I could be wrong.
Watch out. The purists and the gatekeepers will be mad as shit about that one. Look out.
What?
The gatekeepers, man. And the
what are they going to be mad about?
They don't like it when you
Joker
put your own vision. When you put your own vision or interpretation on already established IPs, it drives certain people get mad as hell about.
Oh, that. I mean, it depends on if some audience can like kind of gel with it, you know.
Well, look how mad they are. Look how mad certain groups are at other groups over directors. Over directors, man.
Huh. I wonder who that be.
I just enjoy the movie. You don't have to simp for your favorite director, your favorite actor.
Just it's okay to simp for your favorite director too. It's okay to simp,
but you don't have to attack everybody.
But you don't have to attack everybody else. You don't got to pull someone else down to raise what you love.
Well, watch me.
Oh my God, that's Marvel fans all the time. Fuck you guys.
Watch me.
It's every comic book. It's every science fiction. It's every pop culture fan. By the way, just real quick here, I was watching a stream the other day of a person I don't get along with. Okay, not gonna drop no names, but I was watching the stream because I was like, "Hey, cool, you made it. All right." And then Mama Bear, who I've never heard her before, she jumped on that stream. Have you guys ever heard Mama Bear talk?
Yes.
Holy shit. She could be a DJ or something, man. She got a smooth voice. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't expecting to hear that. You know, I just wasn't expecting it to sound like that. I thought it was gonna be all squeaky and high pitched and oh my God, Zack Snyder.
What does it have to do with anything?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with Mama Bear. I'm just fucking around. I just thought she had a very pretty voice. That's all. She's an ambassador, you know. She's the one I see in all the streams, trying to bring all this shit together and keep people from fighting over dumb stuff.
I do that.
You think I don't be seeing that? I'd be seeing that shit.
We should not be fighting about this stuff
I already called this Joker
year because
I'm gonna fight with that.
There's enough content for everyone to enjoy and not you don't have to watch it. There's something for everyone. You don't like this? Move on.
Fallout's pretty good.
I'll tell you what I want to know, and you're gonna get to see it before I am because I'm busy, perp. But you can go ahead and spoil it for me this weekend. I don't care. I've got to know what the hype is behind this Civil War movie, man.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow at 12. I'm seeing it.
We're gonna talk about that later.
You saw it?
Talk about that later.
Yes.
We're gonna talk
you
about
saw it already,
later.
Blue Jay?
Yes.
Are you pulling an RJ?
No, it's no. I legitimately hold on. I got a ticket.
Okay. I'm just confirming. I believe you. I believe you now. I just needed to confirm.
Do you hear the ricochets?
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
That was shots fired. That was.
Well, I think that's hilarious, and
I do think it's hilarious, and
that's why it's never forget.
You made Blue Jay leave the screen.
No, come on, Blue Jay. I was just confirming.
Oh no, I'm back. Hold on, I'm back.
All right.
I'm back. Hold on. I just wanna.
I'm not even on my.
He's going crazy with this Transformers 1.
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna. I'm gonna.
There you go.
Good for you.
He got
Alright,
proof.
Dude, I believe.
Oh, he's dropping receipts, bro.
Wait, what's that? Put that up for the camera again.
It's the ticket for Civil War.
It says anime. It says Anime Club.
That says Captain
it says
America.
Anime
That's
Civil
anime.
War.
That's
That says
Captain America
Captain-
Civil War.
that's
Look at the
Captain
date.
America.
Look at the date. Look at the date.
Yeah.
Trying to focus.
Yeah, they're screening it because of the Spider-Man.
Next
All right,
up.
I don't
Civil
wanna talk.
War.
Oh shit! Next
It's
up,
right
Civil
here.
War.
Look at
All
that.
right, I can't wait to see.
Dropped
It. I
in
can't
theaters.
wait.
Look at
tomorrow.
the Florida Alliance. Look at how they named all
No,
that.
they're
All that's
talking
Florida
about-
now.
They're talking about this is the okay. First of all, I watched. Whatever. She's never blocked. She's never blocked
Me
me.
and
And I've always
Degrassi are
gone
named
along with
Alliance, and
her.
he hates it.
I've actually even met the girl, and she's sweet. I can't lie, she's sweet in person. But Grace Randolph is so hit on this. She is so full of shit. She's so mad for all the wrong reasons.
Okay.
Who the fuck does she not understand? Art is supposed to be dangerous. She said it's irresponsible to make a movie like this in this day and age with what's going on in our country.
Hell yeah.
This is exactly the time you're supposed to make a movie like this. Shut the fuck up, Grace Randolph.
Wow.
Has it been 20 minutes yet?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyway,
Florida and Texas aren't an alliance in this. It's the
No, it's
Florida,
California.
Texas. It's Texas and California are the alliance.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
Anyway, I heard it's very brutal. I heard that it doesn't let you take sides. I heard a lot of people got mad on both sides because the movie didn't take sides
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
that's what I heard. That
on the internet.
that
And it's gonna get, and just
it
just to get the triple threat of mad people getting mad is the journalists are the heroes.
Yeah, and that made people mad too. Because
everyone getting mad.
In the movie, apparently the journalists were so objective and so right down the middle that it pissed people off. And I'm hearing this is Kirsten Dunst's like best shit in a long, long time.
I can't wait.
So, what was your initial thoughts about the movie Blue Jay?
Yeah.
And your reaction to it?
Well, let me ask. Can I question him?
Uh-oh.
Can I do some questions? Can I do some questions to Blue Jay?
Sure.
Blue Jay. The first question in everyone's mind, is this an action movie? Will we be getting is it marketed? Is the movie exactly more or less how it's marketed? Yes or no? Blue Jay. It's your turn. It's your turn, Blue Jay. You answered the question now. I asked the question, then you answer the question. That's how it works.
Here's my theory. What I think is going to happen. I ain't seen the movie yet. I think it's an action, but I think the action orbits the outside of the story. It orbits around the story.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple of brutal parts, but not really any true action.
I just want to know, because this is A24's first
a real big budget
foray into the summer blockbuster, and they seem to have their own spin on it, which is it's a very obviously political kind of a weird movie that people don't associate with summer blockbuster. So it's like the A24 version of a blockbuster. I'm wondering how much is it going to be different from a blockbuster? You know what I'm saying? Than the average blockbuster.
am too. Look, I think it's going to be high budget, but with that, it's still going to have the A24 feel. I don't know. That studio seems to do quirky stuff at times. They're hit and miss, but at the same time, they don't shy away from things. So we'll see what happens. If I have time this weekend, I am going to see it. I get invited to movies every weekend. You know how many movies I turn down a weekend? I don't even got to pay for them. And I'm just so busy this weekend that I may not be able to, but I'm going to give it a shot. I really want to see this movie.
Yeah, I want to see this too, because like Mama Bear said, Florida without Texas weapons. I don't see this. I see this more of a. You have to look at things that are going on currently, and things could probably end up this way. If we're not careful. If we don't start getting along and talk to each other, you know.
I don't think Texas will ever ally with California.
Nah, not with California.
That
see
part.
the South.
I can't wait to see how
the South rising again, but you know
they explain that part of the movie. It's like, oh yeah, okay.
I think that listen, you get enough Joe Rogans, you get enough Blair Whites, okay? You get enough of these people moving out of California with like a lot of influence, moving into Texas, you could see it could go blue. I could see. I mean, Austin's already completely blue. You know, that's one little section, but then again, it's Texas. Texas is really big. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see how Texas does without the U.S.
Yeah, all that Lone Star bullshit. Okay, try it.
It's not happening.
Try that Lone Star shit. Couple F-18s, you'll shut the fuck up real quick.
I really hope this is a success. I mean, you could see that they are already gearing up to do more action stuff with I think they're doing a movie with The Rock now, A24.
Here's what's scary, Perp.
This is very exciting to me.
Every time the critics give something a 93 to 95, 97, like this is getting, then the audience for some reason doesn't like it. Sometimes the audience and the critics are right on, but lately all I see is if the critics like it, the audience don't. If the critics hate it, the audience love it. I hope that this is one of those like just well received all the way around, because it's telling a story that really is an allegory of what's happening in our country right now. I mean, our country's screwed when it comes to like how much people hate each other. Like I cannot remember ever a time where women wouldn't date you unless you voted a certain way. You couldn't go home for Christmas dinner unless you voted a certain way.
You don't think that happened in the 70s with?
I think it might have happened in the 60s. It was a little hostile in the 60s.
Yeah. A little hostile.
Late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah. That was a hotbed of violence.
Yeah,
the
60s. The 60s was crazy, man. Yeah, but I don't know. I only know about the protesting part from my parents. They were activists. My dad was in the war, didn't want to be there. He felt like he got sent there on some bullshit. You know, it wasn't like, hey, we're gonna draft you. Back then, I don't know if you guys remember this, but if you fucked up, it was, hey, you're going to prison, you're going to war. Now, do you want to pick up a toothbrush or do you want to pick up an M16? Like that was how they would do it. The judge would give you an opportunity to go fight in the war or go to prison. So my dad was like, well, shit, I don't want to go to prison. So he went
that
to
makes sense.
He went to Vietnam. And he came home and the closest thing I can describe my dad is born on the 4th of July without the wheelchair. That's how he was. He hated big government. He hated authoritarianism. He was full Democrat, which you wouldn't think for a soldier. Most soldiers are Republican. He was a hardcore Democrat. And he just, you know, he thought guys like Jimmy Carter were going to save the world. And I don't know why he thought that. Like he voted for Dukakis. Do you remember a Dukakis?
Dukakis.
Yeah. He voted for Dukakis, bro. Like, so I don't know. I'm proud of my dad. I'm proud of their activism. I just never understood it when I was young. I didn't get it. And this movie is probably a lot like what it was like in the 60s, I think. Kent State. I'm not laughing about Kent State. I'm just saying.
Mama said they can make it an easy choice nowadays. Go to war, go to Diddy's. Ah.
She brought jokes to there. She brought jokes to there. Yeah, but I remember Dukakis getting like destroyed. I was just a kid, but I remember in 1980 it was a what do they call that when you win by a land? Oh, it's called a landslide. Duh. Yeah, Reagan won by a landslide.
Yeah, he won what? He won what? 48 states.
Yeah, he
something like that.
Yeah, it's like crazy. And then I think I love the 80s because of all the shit we got in the 80s. You know. I didn't feel Reaganomics. I was a little kid. I just remember getting dope ass G.I. Joe toys, dope ass Transformers toys, dope ass cartoons, movies like Back to the Future. You know, it really was a decade of decadence.
No, I think Dukakis went up against the first Bush, maybe.
Maybe it was the first Bush.
Not Reagan.
Dukakis went up against. Who'd Reagan go up against? Oh, it was Jimmy Carter again. Yeah. Jimmy Carter was trying to get a second
I don't know. I
term.
was 5.
I was
880.
yeah, I was 6.
But next up, Henry Cavill confirms he has already started training for Highlander. If you think you've seen me do sword work before, you haven't seen anything yet. He will be swinging his sword more than ever in this movie.
What's amazing, I think the first episode, the final scene of The Witcher season
The Witcher, yeah, that's the one.
That's probably my favorite sword fight I've ever seen.
That's the one thing everybody talks about. All my friends are like, they're like, yeah, Chris, you're not into The Witcher.
That was a great scene.
That was an amazingly choreographed sword fight.
Yeah, that was
good. Oh my god, if he's saying this, so I already assume this man knows his way around the blade.
We better get bagpipes. We better get Scottish bagpipes. That's all I'm saying.
Kilts.
We better get them. We better get Scottish bag.
Are we gonna check to see if he's wearing underwear under that kilt?
All I'm saying is, I want Braveheart.
It'll be a scene that references Braveheart. Watch.
I want Braveheart but with the supernatural stuff.
Every man dies, but not every man Highlanders.
There can be only one.
Hopefully they do this movie justice, because I'm a huge Highlander fan.
The director is
Degrassi. You've been saying that for months. It's in production right now. Henry Cavill is literally confirming it. The studio's confirmed it. Everybody's confirmed it, and you're the only guy saying, "Yeah, I don't think this shit's happening." He's been saying that for months.
We all have that movie, i.e., the Batman for me.
I.e., the Crow. I don't think we're ever gonna see it. They pushed it back.
Hey, no, I think that was smart. When that trailer came out, I was like, this did not feel like a summer movie. I'm sorry. Push it closer to the fall feeling.
I think they should put it in October. That's just me, though. It's October. But then again,
they got Joker to worry about.
Yeah, and they're not. Plus, they're not doing the Devil's Night thing. So I guess it wouldn't theme in with October.
Did they confirm that they're not doing it?
It looks like it's filmed in London. It looks like it's got nothing to do with Halloween.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
I
feel like we saw only 3 scenes from the movie that they cut up in the trailer.
What, the Crow?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least when he goes crow-like,
Yeah. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they showed the whole movie." I'm like, no, they didn't.
I felt like they showed 3 scenes. They showed him being Crow and then going to the lobby.
Well, no, they showed the murder scene. They showed how they.
It's after that. You're right. I guess they showed the whole intro.
But the action scenes, they give us 3 long. But I remember, my cousin, he's fresh out. No joke. He just got out this week, right? No, really. And he comes in, and I'm showing him all the new Bad Boy trailer and this and that. And he saw the Crow, and he's like, "They're making a new Crow." And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Fuck no." And the first thing he did was this is a cool little story. Before that, I was showing a stream. I was showing one of Max's stream, and he saw Perp, and he goes,
"Who's Max?"
And he goes, "Oh shit, that guy's my favorite. That dinosaur is my favorite." I'm like, "I know that dude." I'm like, "I'm friends with that dude. That dude's a real director. He directed an episode of one of your favorite shows." Ricky's a huge Ash versus Evil Dead fan. So
tell him I say sup.
So he saw Perp, and he's like, "The dinosaur's my favorite." So later on, I was joking around, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to see a video? You want to see a stream where Perp just goes the fuck off on me?" And he's like, yeah. So I play the scene. I play the fucking thing where Perp's yelling at me.
Dude, don't show people that. That's embarrassing.
It's hilarious. Perp's like, "What's up, buddy? What's up, you fucking bitch?"
What, Chris?
I love it. I love it, Perp.
I hate it.
It shows you got a spine, motherfucker, and you ain't no punk. I love that. Anyway,
I hate it. I don't like that.
So we play the Crow. We play the Crow thing, right? Now in the Crow trailer, those 2 heads that the Crow throws, the first person to catch that was Perp. But those are fucking heads. Nobody else caught it. All of us watching the trailer, nobody caught it. And he around it and said, "Dude, these are Ricky's sitting next to me. I play the trailer." He's like, "I don't know, cuz this shit looks pretty good." And then he goes, "Holy shit, he just threw heads." And I was like, "Wow, you and the dinosaur think alike."
Yeah, that was the coolest part of the trailer. He threw the heads to the audience. I was like, "Hell yeah, that's some Crow shit right there."
It was some, and it's some dark shit. And I
yeah, I don't know. That's true. I'm not a Crow fan.
I hope we get that movie, and I hope we get this movie, Bruce. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I have high hopes. Hopefully this comes out. Hopefully they keep the Queen soundtracks.
Nobody wants to see John McWick. Oh, come on, Degrassi. You know those arguments. You know that nobody wants to see arguments don't fly around here. Especially with this guy. You don't know what this guy could do with it.
I am immortal. I have inside me blood of kings. I have no rival. No man can be my equal. That's a great line, dude.
Here we are.
I hope they keep the queen in it. They better, dude.
To be kings. All right, here we go.
Who gives a shit?
God, this movie.
Anyway.
So apparently at CINEMACON, a phone rings. Wolverine pushes Deadpool out the frame and looks straight into the camera. Hey, bub, you're in the movie theater. Turn off your effing phone. He keeps cursing out the audience for their phone going off.
I bet you guys would have laughed your asses off.
Deadpool
and he gets pushed out of frame. Ha, 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 ha.
Deadpool hops back into frame.
You fucking
hearing
marks.
him talk that they made him.
Oh, shut up, perp! You have all your stupid horror tropes.
Nice fourth wall break. They think y'all had it in ya. This
Fucking
is a 9-minute trailer was shown during CINEMACON.
Are you hearing? I'm hearing a lot of shit about CINEMACON. I heard they played 35 minutes of one movie and 15 minutes of another. Like 35 minutes of movie. That's almost the whole movie.
What if it's Killers of the Flower Moon sequel?
No, it was like some Disney shit, the new In and Out or whatever. But no. Back to the
35 minutes of In and Out.
I think it's what it was.
35 minutes.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. But look, we got to sit through all your horror tropes. You laugh at, you think they're so great. We get one.
What are you talking about? If I'm laughing at it, that's probably not me thinking they're great.
Did you hear him? Oh, he pushes Deadpool out of the scene. He says, "Turn off your phone."
I bet you guys laughed.
What a hater,
you all
Mark.
laughed at
you
the
mark out about shit
pegging isn't new to me, friendo, but it is to Disney. So many marks. I knew. I was like, man, am I in the right community here with all these fuckers laughing at this shit? You know, I'm the biggest fucking Disney simp. And that was the least funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Funniest shit. I
should grift, man. I should go, man. Disney completely killed that.
I laughed when you saw the.
Oh, you got to grift.
The Fox logo in the ground.
I'll call Max. He's the expert at grifting.
Max is a grifter.
What? This whole Kathleen Kennedy stuff. He was a grifter with that stuff back in the day. Hating on Kathleen Kennedy.
Don't you gotta make money to be a grifter though? You gotta make. Don't you gotta?
He did make money.
Well, I should start grifting.
You'll be a great grifter. You could do it.
Exhibitors only in this.
I would. I sometimes think is like, oh my god. I'm sometimes watching movies and I'm like, bro, I could have sold this so hard. As like, you know, oh, look what they're doing that no one caught in movies. And I'm like, okay,
I just think that's so funny because every day.
And I don't, because I have a soul.
You have a soul?
I think so.
Raptors don't have souls.
One. No, he does.
Yeah, I do. It's in the attic somewhere, but I got it.
It's in the attic with the flowers.
He felt awful after our fight. That proves he has a soul.
Yeah, I did feel bad.
We both felt awful.
I think I missed that one.
It was a dumb fight.
I caught the
Chris
first
keeps bringing it up today.
Because Ricky thought it was so funny. He thought it was funny, like listening to you. Because
because I'm making an ass of myself.
You gotta understand, man. We're wops, bro. We live to bust balls. That's what we do. We bust balls, bro. That's like. It's about what I can say.
He's entertained. What's up with Blue Jay? What the hell, Blue Jay? What are you doing, man?
Blue Jay's on the phone.
Is he okay? Okay, good.
Yeah. But you know,
did anyone see the teaser trailer for the Bambi horror movie? Yes.
When the deer hits the car, that's pretty cool. That
was great.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I like the moody atmosphere in the beginning.
I'm just saying, Perp, you're making new fans. A lot of people in my real life watch me on your stream because I go on your stream the most lately, and they literally enjoy you. They know you. You know what I mean? They know you.
They see me.
They know you as the raptor. They really think you're a fucking dinosaur. I keep telling them, no, you're not. They don't believe me.
I am a dinosaur.
What
killed the dinosaur? The Ice Age.
I think it was confirmed that Thor is in Deadpool.
Stop spoiling, motherfucker!
Listen. I think
it's Girl.
They're all gonna be in it. They're all gonna.
The whole Marvel universe is gonna be in Deadpool.
They're all gonna be in it. Look, Robert Downey Jr. is talking about coming back. This might be the one he comes back for.
What if in the background of every single TV in Deadpool 3 is playing the Batgirl movie just to troll? Like he's just like that good. Geez. That's how awesome Deadpool.
Dude, I could see them.
He just plays the full movie of Batgirl, canceled Batgirl movie in the background of TVs. He plays it.
So funny.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back, y'all.
Where that? You know what?
Welcome.
Okay, go ahead and ask your question now.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We're done with Civil War.
You're right. I want to keep it moving. I'm with Bruce.
I like to move it.
I like
It's a
to
good
move it.
It's a good movie, so there you go.
Is it an action movie?
Okay, is the marketing apt? So you think the marketing was a little misleading?
Does the action orbit the movie?
Is it a summer blockbuster movie?
Yeah, or is the action front and center in the movie?
It's kind of like it's like 45%, 40% action, 60%. That's just mostly just kind of. It's more.
40%.
It's like
not bad.
Is there a lot of setup in the beginning?
Not really.
No.
Are there any really great like sex scenes?
Oh.
Okay,
What?
just check. I'm
What?
just wondering.
I'll give you a link later.
That's gonna be
Jeez.
Oscar bait from now on. That's all I'm saying. People
It's
saw
basically
what Emma Stone did. They saw.
No, it's like sex scenes are going to be Oscar bait now. Did you not know she was playing a child for half like the movie Baby Brains?
The movie is the most straightforward A24 film ever.
That's awesome.
It's just what it is. It's pretty straightforward.
Moody? Is it moody and atmospheric?
Of course it's moody. Look at the trailer. The trailer's moody.
Based.
Yeah, man.
Have you seen Alex Garland's other movies, and where would you rank it if you have?
Honestly, this is the first A24 film I've ever seen.
Really?
Because I'm not
they got a new audience with the summer blockbuster. Yes.
I am not the biggest A24 person, to be honest. Because every time I look at those, I mean, I'm sure they're good.
Yeah.
They just whenever those come out, you always get the most obnoxious film Twitter people ever saying this movie's better, and if you don't like it, then you only watch blockbusters.
What about Alex Garland's written work? Have you seen Dredd?
I like Dredd.
Okay, where would you rank? Would you say this is better than Dredd, or you still like Dredd?
I'll be right back.
It's a completely different movie, though.
It's written by him. That's why I'm just trying to compare. See,
fun
movies he did that you've seen. 28 Days Later.
I mean, this is a bit more this is a bit more like better in its concept, though. Like it has an interesting concept, but
cool.
I don't know. I guess this is kind of better, but I don't know. It's it's apples and oranges. Bro.
Everything I've seen him make, even Dredd, he's really good at setting up tension. He's just really good.
Oh, bro, it is a
setting up tension.
It is tension. It is tense as fuck. Like it is so good. Like it's basically it is a road trip movie going cross country to America.
Yeah.
And then they stop by, encountering all these different things. Like I don't want to say just if you see it tomorrow.
Do you think it's disturbing?
So to me, I don't think it's for some people
parts?
the imagery might be a little bit kind of if you're watching enough war movies, you kind of you're kind of I watch a lot of action war movies. I'm desensitized by that stuff, but for some people who like that A24 stuff, it's probably a little different.
I'm desensitized by a lot of shit, but that trailer where he says what kind of Americans,
the
trailer, I could feel my hair stand up on my arm. And I went, oh,
you get to that scene.
So, and I love that. I love that kid as an actor. I loved him in Breaking Bad. He was so intense in Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? He's just the kid's just a good actor. So
he's killing in a lot of things. I remember from Observe and Report.
Yeah, that movie. Yeah, the movie is really because I saw two movies this week. I saw this and Monkey Man. Monkey Man kicks ass.
Yeah, Monkey Man was great.
Monkey Man kicks ass. I want to see Dev Patel as more movies from him.
Why are people so mad then? I don't understand that they got what they wanted.
What, Monkey Man?
Yeah, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's boring. It's basic. It's all the same tropes."
I mean,
I saw a weird that might have been in just my personal perspective, but I saw like a weird backlash from like mainstreamers of like, hey, what is this? Like it's not like
it's probably in that middle area. So when you watch the movie, you know what I mean. It's some of the pacing is a little off, but it's a first time director thing. Not every movie knocks it out. Not every director knocks it out apart.
I really love the first half, the slow burn first half of him.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. That's what I've always wanted to ask you. Mr. Director.
What?
What's more important?
Oh my god.
No, really. Is pacing?
Well, the answer is going to be different for.
Is pacing more important than writing?
What do you mean? Pacing is writing sometimes.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like pacing is very important. I feel like if you fuck up the pace, you fuck up the whole movie.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's technically for any avenue in any film. Technically, if you fuck up the sound, you fuck up the movie. You fuck up the camera, you fuck up the movie. Right?
But some movies can have a little bit of a bad pacing in the middle, but then the payoff at the end, you forget about the bad pacing. For example,
that's true.
I know Transformers 2 is pretty much universally hated. I love it, but it has pacing issues, man.
Yeah.
I think that goes for like most I love Transformers, but most of the movies have pretty awkward pacing.
That first one, Michael Bay killed it. I mean,
no, that one has pacing issues too. I have my own edit of that one.
The desert.
Am I the only one that didn't like any of the Transformers
all the
movies?
Anthony.
Because you're a normie.
The
Anthony Edwards stuff.
No, it's not Anthony Edwards. It's Anthony Mackie. No, not Anthony.
Yes, I am a normie.
It's
the guy's name.
Anthony Edwards, man.
The donut dude. The guy was eating donuts.
Oh, Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Anderson. Okay, I was close. Anthony Edwards, Anderson, Jones, Smith. They're all the fucking
the whole plate. The whole plate.
The whole plate.
No, but going back to Monkey Man, if we could go back to Monkey Man, I did feel a bit of a pacing issue towards the latter half when it's the final two guys, if you know what I mean, Blue Jay. I thought that was taking forever, man. I was like, come on, we get it. Let's move on. I'm not getting anything out of this anymore. I wanted to move on a little bit.
There was no exposition in like anything? Like it didn't.
No, I wasn't getting. Yeah, he was just. There's one part he just keeps punching this guy. I was like, all right, I get it. Revenge. I get it.
Okay, yeah. And everyone, like, sometimes I don't know, man. Sometimes you just get a scene and you go, why the fuck was that even in the movie?
But yeah, Chris.
As much as I love Dog,
to watch it, if you get a chance to watch it, I think you'll get enjoyment out of it because
I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'm seeing it tomorrow at 12.
I'm gonna watch Monkey Man. I'm gonna try really hard before the end of this weekend to catch Monkey Man. And I want to catch Civil War. Those are the two I'm really excited for this weekend.
Perp. Is Dogman on digital and physical media already?
It's on digital.
Not yet. I had to order it's not on digital yet.
It is.
Well, for you.
Yeah.
You pirate?
No, that's not what I said. I just said it's on digital.
All right.
Interesting.
Dogman was fantastic. That one has
we'll talk after the stream, Chris.
There was a scene, show Bruce for Dogman. I love that movie. It's such a special, weird movie because I don't even know what to classify that. I thought it was like kind of it was kind of marketed as an action movie. It's not an action movie. It's like I don't even know what the hell that is. That's why I love it. Still trying to figure out what
the trailer. Like I saw the trailer. I was like, this looks really weird and interesting.
He gets obsessed with the drag queen life and his dog, but he's also like it's got like a mafia, almost a Goodfellas feel to it. But his dogs are like his henchmen. It's so
but it's also the dogs could literally understand every single word. He figures out that the dogs could literally understand everything he says, and so he makes them do stuff. It's like,
is that in his head or is that actual?
No, that's all real.
It's really
all real. Yeah. That's why it's a crazy. I was crying at the end. The ending was very emotional for me. I love the ending. But then the thing, I love dogs, so dogs always get me. But yes, in case anyone's scared, not a single dog, not one dog gets harmed in the movie.
Why not?
Huh? Because I know people have a problem with that.
What?
I know people have a huge problem with that.
Like, woke up
I can watch
Joker with dogs. That's such a good point, Degrassi. It is Joker with dogs. It's essentially Joker with dogs.
I can watch people die all day long. You kill a dog, I lose my shit.
Yeah, people get mad at that.
People just. I think it's something about the helplessness and the innocence and the trust that a dog has.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man, dude, and he has a great monologue where he's saying how dogs are awesome. Dogs are awesome, and then he just goes like, "Oh, they only have one flaw," and she's like, "What's that?" And he's like, "They trust humans." It's like, great movie.
Great. All right. Kit Harington confirms Jon Snow Show is no longer in development. We all couldn't find the right story to tell that we were all excited about enough. I'm so disappointed. I was looking forward to Jon Snow Show. I wanted more of Game of Thrones from that period.
I'm sorry that you didn't get Jon Snow.
I feel so bad for this guy now.
But at the same time,
he can't get a break.
Yeah.
I just say I don't give a fuck about
Like
Jon Snow.
even the final reading. Remember they have that footage of the whole cast.
You got like one more time to say that.
Oh.
Dance of Dragons, baby.
So sad.
Dance of Dragons. We got House of Dragons. We don't need Jon Snow.
Yes, we do.
I don't care about.
I need Jon Snow.
The White Walkers are gone. Who's he gonna fight? Who's he gonna fight?
The Green Walkers?
I mean, other people.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
There's the whole kingdom to fight.
Yes. There's always something new happening in kingdoms. There's always a new enemy.
You could put I guess you could put brother against brother, that type of shit. I could see that.
Brother versus brother. Work for
all I want to
Aquaman.
know is where did Drago? I always say his name wrong.
Right.
Is she dead? I don't think she's dead. I don't think
Everyone's
she's dead. No, I think she
Walt
lived.
Disney is dead.
He stabbed her.
Steve
And
Jobs is dead.
he stabbed her. That dragon melted the throne, and he flew off with the Queen of Dragons. But they didn't show her die. I don't know if she's dead. I don't know, man.
Okay. Can we move on? This is pissing me off already.
You're mad about Kit Harington?
Yes.
I don't get it. He was so good in Game of Thrones, and he can't get a break in anything else. Really can't. Sucks. Unfortunately. I know.
Do you think
who's
the actor's name in Wolfman? Degrassi, the new one coming out. That guy kind of looks like Kit Harington, and he's a phenomenal actor. And he's on the come on. Do you think that guy's kind of stealing this dude's thunder a little bit? You'll know who I'm talking about. Who's that guy from? Let me look him up. Actually, he kind of looks like this dude, and he's about to blow up with Wolfman. I bet.
Christopher Abbott.
Christopher Abbott, that guy.
Okay.
And he was in Poor Things. He was the husband in Poor Things. Yeah.
He kind of looks like him. Kinda.
I don't know what it is, man. I could watch that again right now. It's you find something new every time you watch it.
It's like a Game of Thrones curse or something with these actors after Game of Thrones.
It could be because Emilia Clarke ain't done shit either.
Cheeseman, what makes more, Deadpool 3 or Joker 2? What makes more?
Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one. Oh shit, bro. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Deadpool. They're bringing Wolverine into it.
I would go Deadpool.
Deadpool hasn't. Listen, it has an Endgame vibe. This is an event movie. It has. Well, so is Joker though. So is Joker 2, man. I don't know.
The amount of cope and absolute atrocities going to be committed on the internet if Deadpool opens at a 62% tomato meter. Oh my god, people are going to go.
Oh,
you guys are going to go nuts.
Oh, that'd be
I'm
great.
Gonna be there.
That'd be great.
I'm going to be there.
I will be there with you.
Laugh.
Me too.
If it happens, it happens. You know.
Oh my god.
Or it opens.
People
opens
lose
as low as
tomato meter all the time.
I know people, and they're a constant the cope of I don't care about right.
It opens I hear it already.
I hear the echoes. I hear the echoes from the future in my world. Who cares about Rotten Tomatoes?
It gets the same score as Madam Web.
Or here, no, I love these people. I love these people.
I celebrated when Madam Web go to my timeline when Madam Web was coming out, and I'm absolutely celebrating every drop of the tomato. That shit. I was like, "We're going 18, baby, let's go!" And then it goes to 15. I was like, "Yeah, we could do it. We could go lower."
Well, did it finish
lower?
Like,
let's go.
20?
I absolutely celebrated.
The best part of that stuff is the same people that would come at us and show us how great a movie is because they got this on Rotten Tomatoes are the same people that tell us how shitty Rotten Tomatoes is when they shit on a movie they like. It's fucking awesome.
It's amazing. That's why I hope that I want a good movie, of course, but sometimes I just wish for certain scenarios. And one of those is just like, low tomato score for.
Do you guys want to hear a hot take? I better not say it. I'm gonna get.
And Joker 2 too. This is not a favorites. Just the meltdown of Joker 2.
Because there's one I never root for a movie to fail ever. But there's one.
That's ridiculous.
There's one out there. I'm just praying. I'm praying it.
Don't say it.
I can't. I hope it falls flat on its fucking face.
What? What? Say it with your chest, Chris.
Rebel Moon.
Stop it.
I'm not kidding.
Stop it.
Come on.
Stop it.
It's on streaming. How can it fail?
Dude, not only that, I'm so thankful for that damn trailer showing me we're actually going to get a decent, like...
Okay, I lied. It's not Rebel Moon. I love Zach. Even when he puts out dog shit, I'm going to watch it. You know what I'm rooting against?
What?
It was me the whole time. I fucking hope that stupid fucking Superman movie flops. I hope it comes out the gate so bad. I hope everybody...
so trolling so hard.
Out.
No, I'll tell you the one I'm really not rooting for. Fuck Venom 3. I don't care, and I hope it falls.
Dude, I heard, did anyone look up the runtime for that thing? I can't wait for that.
It's 2 hours and what, 40 minutes?
That's the real one.
35?
That's the real one, bro.
Venom 3?
Yeah,
Fuck
2 hours
Venom.
35
I don't
minutes.
give a shit about.
You don't think
Venom.
2 hours and 35 minutes for a Venom 3 movie is long?
They better wow me. They better.
That is
wow
long for a Sony Marvel film.
Yeah, dude,
long.
that's like the second or third. Yeah, that's like the second or third Transformers movies, and those movies are.
I want everybody to get what they want. I want everybody to get what they want.
But I love them. I love a Blue Jay. I'm not hating.
I wish I gave a shit about what's happening in that Sony verse, and I don't. I just don't care. And it's not because I wanted Spider-Man. I don't give a shit about Spider-Man either. That last one was so bad. It left such a bad taste in my mouth. I just don't know where they're going to go from there.
I was going to say something.
You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
Bruce. I'm going to the bathroom. I didn't like the second Venom. I hated it. And I really hope the third one flops because of it. They never should have greenlit that shit.
Chris.
They should have gave us another Wonder Woman before they gave us that Venom garbage.
It's a new director. It's going to be better.
I'm praying for
don't make me put my money on Venom.
I just
don't do that. Don't do that.
I just think that people complain about MCU movies, blah blah blah. They're all the same, blah blah blah. Sony decides to venture outside of the box with their movies, and people still hate it. Just like, give me my MCU back. Put Spider-Man in it. Wow.
Yeah, I don't.
Why would you do a Madam Web movie without Spider-Man? It's like, come on.
Yeah, I tuned in for Spider-Man. They fooled me.
He was technically in it in name only, but Spider-Man was there.
No, he wasn't even in. They didn't even say his name. They didn't even say his name, I don't think.
Poor Kid Harington.
I didn't say it had to be good.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, it is different.
Yeah.
It wasn't good either, but
some studios have to be funny able to take risk, and if it flops, it flops. Not everything works. Eventually, they'll get it right. I think Craven's going to be that one that gets it right, and everybody's going to love Craven.
Huh? We'll see. Yeah. I'm gonna clip that. We'll see.
Clip that.
You think Craven's the one?
Yes. I think Craven's going to be the one.
I think there's a lot of money in rated R.
That is going to be loved between critics and the audience.
This is like the year of testing out rated R.
Yeah.
With these like even the Penguin, I think. So I hope on that alone they're all successful, because I'd like that. I'd like that as an option. Some projects not being limited to the PG-13 rating. Not all, but some.
Yeah. You know, at the same time, these movies don't have to be rated R to be good.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I think Deadpool 3 could be good, but I saw nothing in that teaser that indicates that right now.
I just hate the title, The Last Dance. God.
Oh, for Venom?
Yeah.
It's cringy enough to work, my friend. It's cringy enough to work. Why not?
Is that like a basketball? Or is that's an NBA? Is it either an NBA reference, or are they like doing some dance, some Saturday Night Fever shit?
Wasn't he a DJ in the last one?
Okay, all right.
I picture they show Venom in high school, and then it's gonna be like he's a nerd. They fix him up, and then his choreographed dance scenes throughout the whole movie.
That sounds like a Deadpool parody trailer.
Yes.
Like,
can we move on from Kit? He's making me sad again.
Yeah, don't get sad.
Yeah.
Okay, but here, I'm 100% serious.
A new scary movie is officially in the works at Paramount. Filming is expected to begin later this year, with a 2025 release being high.
What is this, like the seventh one?
Hilarious.
It's a reboot, I guess.
The first one was really funny. After that, I didn't really. The first one was
like
funny.
scary movie. I like scary movie.
The first one really made me laugh. Like the stairway scene. That was some Tom and Jerry shit, bro. When she throws her grandma the bike, the piano, and then she throws that bar thing, whatever those are called, and he bends over and snaps his back, and they're what's up, dude? I'm telling you, man. The first one was really funny.
I hated that. Everybody would say that.
I did too.
Come on, the second one, the beginning, the Exorcist parody.
Oh, when the priest is pooping. How they got James Woods to do that?
Oh, that was so
He's
great.
such a serious guy. You know what I mean? So they have him dress up like a priest and take a poop, and there's flies everywhere. You know that James Woods is like one of those people that like this is no joke. James Woods is one of those people that his IQ is so high. Certain people, their IQ goes so high they become a savant. They're so smart that it makes them not function properly.
They should cast Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega for this.
Right, there you go. That would be funny as shit.
I would so go watch it.
But what's even funnier is that Scream is also a Paramount film, so this is under Paramount. This would be funnier.
They could actually use the mask.
Does anybody know? Does anybody know for sure? Like, okay, here's a serious question. What's the movie that RJ and William are most looking forward to? What movie? Do you guys know?
I have no idea.
What?
Who?
I want to RJ. Yeah, there you go. Who? RJ and William.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who?
Hey, I watched a couple episodes of that.
All right.
Doctor Who's pretty rad, man.
Beetlejuice? I don't know.
I'm just wondering.
I don't know.
Wait, you were wondering? You don't have an answer?
I don't know.
What?
I'm asking.
Why do you ask? Why do you ask them? Why are you asking us?
I thought they might be in the chat. In RJ in the chat.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't really watch.
All right.
Oh, you talking about the streamer YouTubers? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about directors or something.
They don't bring back the first two movie cast, and I don't want it. You want Anna Faris back? You think Anna Faris will definitely come back?
Anna Faris is 133 years old.
What? She's still awesome.
so out of the blue.
133. He didn't say 100. He said 133.
That's a random number.
It is.
She's too old to play a high school. All I'm saying is she can't play a high school student. That's all.
Well, they had Tori Spelling in the second one. Come on.
What are the movies they're going to make fun of?
Who?
Tori Spelling. She was in the second one.
I don't know who that is, man.
What? Tori Spelling from 90210?
I have no idea who Aaron Spelling's daughter is. I have no idea.
Oh my God. All right, let's move on. The scary movie's making everyone loopy. Sick of this.
All right, we got some Gladiator news. The film is set 20 years after the first. Paul Masco plays a nobleman. They have man-eating monkeys, a charging rhino, and sharks.
And they're trying to go the 300 route. They're trying to go
Pedro Pascal plays a Roman general. Denzel Washington is a shadowy operator manipulating everything. Joseph Quinn is the emperor, and Pedro and Paul were going to face off in the movie.
You know, it's about time they gave that guy Denzel Washington a break and put him in something good. All right?
Yeah.
It's about time.
He hasn't been in any good movies lately.
I think this is going to be his breakout.
Didn't people
right
like
here.
Equalizer or whatever?
You don't like the Equalizer?
God, it's a joke, guys. He's
the joke.
He's my favorite actor of all time, ever.
Yes, this Sharks. Sharks in the arena.
Steve Buscemi.
I
thought it was Miles Teller.
I like Miles, but
I
Miles said something weird that kind of made me go, huh? He doesn't watch TV. He doesn't watch movies, and he doesn't even watch the movies he's in.
What?
Miles Teller said he doesn't watch TV. He doesn't watch movies. He only reads books. And the only time he'll even watch anything on film is if it's to study for the character he's going to play. Like, he doesn't watch movies. That's so weird to me.
How are you an actor? That's
what I'm saying.
Theater. Maybe he likes theater.
That was so weird to me, you know?
That is like that is so hard. That's like, for me, it's like so hard. Like, how do you not watch movies?
well, they were asking about J.K. Simmons, and well, you've seen all his other work, and now he's up for this Oscar, and how do you feel about his other work? And he was like, I'm sorry, I've never seen J.K. in anything. He said, I've seen the memes, the Spider-Man memes. That's it.
Cool.
Well, while you think about it, we don't go back and watch our streams after we do them.
I do.
You do?
Of course you do.
If there was something funny in it, I do.
Yeah, I mean, if there was something funny in one of my videos, I would go back and like clips of stuff. Something what my me and my brother would say, or some dumb shit.
Well, look
so
who you're
back.
talking to. This guy makes a living off of having going back and watch a monitor. You know, so he's definitely gonna go back and make sure I hope I didn't fuck nothing up. Oh, can't say that. Better take this stream down. What'd Chris say this time?
Oh, jeez.
Disavow.
I'm so glad I haven't had to take a stream down yet.
I behave myself pretty well lately. I'm pretty good.
Disavow.
What if this is the one?
This ain't the one. If I really want to talk shit, I got a platform. People watch it. I get enough over there to watch it. If I wanted to talk shit,
where?
On my channel.
Oh.
Yeah, this does sound dope. It really does. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't think I would be interested in it, but
charging rhinos and sharks.
Is it Ridley?
Man-eating monkeys right there. I want to see them eat gladiators.
Went off.
So it is Ridley.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah,
I believe it's Ridley.
This movie also costs $310 million.
Oh my God!
What?
I'm saying it like
Behemoth.
What studio is this?
Huh? Oh, Paramount.
Aren't they like
all the studios needed to pitch in a little bit for this one,
right?
Oh, let me go back. Let me look it up. All right, so
a little bit of Universal.
Scott.
Wait, if you took notes, why aren't you on the stream telling us those notes?
Yeah, I looked it up. So yeah, it's Paramount and Universal. It's $250 million to $310 million.
Okay, well, let's be honest. Universal is the only studio out there right now with like a little bit of money that they can fuck with. You know,
yeah, because I think they're owned by a telecom company, Disney's so they got the cushion. They got that cushion.
Well, WB has money. They give everybody first look deals.
Well, how much debt is Disney in?
I don't know.
Zero.
I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think.
Isn't every company in debt?
Yeah, well, only their streaming services,
but not like extreme debt where it's no.
I know, well, like at least some sort of debt. I'm not talking about like billions in debt. I mean, it's like some sort of debt. So
look, everybody knows that Disney's not.
Here we go.
Everybody knows that Disney's not in debt because they're backed.
Denzel Washington is the antagonist.
Don't finish that.
Hey, Denzel
I know
Washington
where you're going
is
with
a
that.
shadowy operator.
The cabal.
Is he the antagonist? That's pretty dope.
The deep state.
Welcome back to the bad guy.
George Soros, man, I'm telling you, they're gonna listen. They're making Disney brainwash the kids into vote Democrat.
Oh God! Why?
Yeah, Denzel.
Have you guys not seen those?
I thought he was your favorite actor, Chris.
He's my favorite actor of all time. There's only one movie.
Well, why aren't you talking about the fact that he's going to be a shadowy operator manipulating everything? This sounds like an antagonist.
Yes.
It sounds like
he played antagonist before.
I know in Training Day, the movie got an Oscar, but when was the last time he did it? Outside of that one, I can't remember. So this is cool.
I can't think of Denzel ever. He's kind of an anti-hero in the Equalizer movies.
In the Expendables?
The Equalizer movies.
Well, he's lined up to play Diddy in the Diddy movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
What?
He's gonna play the villain in that.
The
God. The Diddler.
God.
P. Diddler.
P. Diddler. Stop. You guys are horrible.
It's a vow.
See, I didn't say nothing about that. I didn't bring none of that shit up. I was joking about George Soros. That was it.
See,
that's cool.
I was just doing something on a different tab until someone said,
dude, I've been the one moving on every time.
I'm just saying, Perp, what do you think of that theory? Do you think
what theory?
The theory that I can't get it out. I laughed too hard the first time.
Well, then I can't think anything of it because you can't get it out.
All right. What do you think of the fact that the reason Disney's not in debt is because they get a ton of money from George Soros?
Oh my God, Chris! I think we should move on.
No, listen. And the Illuminati, I heard it's all real. You know,
who?
from Twitter. Why would Twitter lie?
Hold on, let me do it.
Oh my God.
Who is they, Chris? Who is they? Let me stop.
All right,
I'm kidding.
I have a handler, but I didn't want to put his name out there. All right.
You have a handler? Is it Julius Styles? Are you Jason Bourne?
Listen, RJ. RJ's the one that told me this.
Are you Jesus Christ? Is Jason Bourne?
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said move on.
Next, move on.
Here's the Walt Disney release schedule for 2020.
Disney doesn't make original kinds of kindness. What is that doing up there?
All right, I'm telling you right now.
They're proud of that.
Moana. Okay, Moana and Inside Out 2 are both funded by George Soros.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God! Stop!
This is why we don't let you out that much, Chris.
Yeah, we'll let you in.
Well, it's just so funny. People really come at me like I believe that dumb shit. I might as well steer into the skid and fuck with them, you know? Superman. I fucking hate Superman. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes actually looks pretty dope. And I realized why they can't talk.
What, humans?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the disease they got.
The disease, but also because, you know, I think there's going to be a story arc in there where they didn't have a leader teaching them to read and stuff like that. Like the apes became the smart ones, and it comes full circle, I guess. I don't know. My uncle was telling me about it. He's really big in Planet of the Apes movies, and I mean all of them, even that old 60s dog shit. He loved all of them.
Some of them were horrible. Oh,
Dr. Zaius.
I think Alien Romulus is my most anticipated movie on this list.
Yeah, that looks great.
Why?
Looks great.
Because it's Alien Romulus. I'm so mad. Where's the Predator? Where's the Predator show we were supposed to get?
Dude, relax. We need to go to Mufasa before we go to Predator.
No, Predator's owned by Fox. Or Fox owns
That's
Predator.
right. That's right. Walt Disney owns Predator.
Prey was on Hulu.
Oh, yeah. Well, they got the comics. Read the comic.
Let me just tell you, what the hell is a real pain?
That's a movie directed by. Hold on, that's a movie. I looked it up. That is directed by Jesse Eisenberg.
Really?
So you know right away it's gonna suck shit.
We don't know that. Is it a horror movie? Why October 18th?
It's a comedy drama.
Oh, get out of here. All right. Why are they proud of it that they're putting it next to Moana 2? And is this their Oscar bid or something? It's right in between Moana 2 and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Jesse was in two movies that I like. Two. I liked him in the first Zombieland. Second one drug a little bit. And I really liked him in that one with what's her face?
Cursed.
It just
Adventureland.
I really like Adventureland. I really liked him in Adventureland.
Hold up.
You didn't like him in Cursed?
The werewolf one? I don't know, man.
Now you see me.
I love Cursed. I will say this. Mama Bear has gotten the comment of the night. We've had a Predator show. The news following the raid of Diddy.
Okay.
Standing ovation.
Okay. Standing ovation. That's great. Allegedly, P. Diddy did these things.
I almost spit my drink.
I want a Yaucha show. There, you happy? I'll fix it.
I almost spit my drink when I saw that.
Herb, that is your homework. Find me some funny clips so I could actually play when people have funny ass
I can never get through that movie, man. I don't know if it's because at the time I just didn't like Christina Ricci or what, but I can never get through Cursed, man. I can never get all the way through.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't get to the part where the werewolf gives the middle finger? That's the best part.
Yeah, everyone's got to that part.
Oh,
the Ginger Snaps movie's great. I think it's sad.
Ginger Snaps is a masterpiece.
I think Ginger Snaps is sad. I do. I think
that it's very sad.
The sister's love, and she tries to get her sister back, but by the end of the movie, it's just she's too far gone.
She had the
it's super
antidote
sad
right there, and she couldn't do it. Yeah, it's very sad. Did you ever see the sequel? It's not bad.
Ginger Snaps back.
Yeah.
We call it Ginger Claps back.
So I'm really excited. I don't know about you guys. I know we haven't seen a trailer yet, but I got a feeling the minute we see that teaser for Mufasa the Lion King, because it's directed by Barry Jenkins, man. That guy, man, he's a genius.
See,
he's an indie art house genius.
See, this is interesting. That's interesting because you have someone like Barry Jenkins to do a movie like a sequel to a pointless ass remake, but it is a concept that I actually am kind of interested in. So I don't know what they were gonna go with it. I just need to see a trailer. That's like I can't believe I'm excited for something like this. I didn't like the first one, like the first remake. It was just a shot for shot bullshit. It was just the same movie.
They didn't sing.
It's just this one is okay. They're trying to be different.
I've never watched them. Are they good?
The remake.
Yeah.
The remake is just the same.
I got to bounce in like 20 minutes, so I don't want to look at Disney anymore. I don't give a shit about this.
Kinds of Kindness is pretty exciting too. Kinds of Kindness is from the director of Poor Things, Chris.
I'm telling you, man, Perp, if you do a stream where we just talk about that movie, I'm in.
Let's do it after when Kinds of Kindness comes out June 21st. We could talk about
that one. I am in.
What?
Every time I see it, there's something different. I catch like the end when the husband has her and he's like, just the way he's so matter of fact. What if you try to leave? I'll shoot you in your fucking head. Like he just goes, and it's so. And she's like, no, let me explain this to you, okay? You had a wife named so-and-so. She killed herself because she hated you. So-and-so brought me back and put that baby's brain into my body. Like in the way she just tells me, and she's like, I'm Bella Baxter. I'm leaving. And I'm just like, holy shit, it's so. In the end, at the end of the movie, he's the GOAT. I'm just like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's a great movie. I loved it.
It's so well done. And I talked mad shit about that, Bruce. I was like, I don't give a fuck about Emma Stone and some stupid ass steampunk movie. I ain't watching that shit. Stop coming at me with that shit, bro. The first 10 minutes of the movie, I'm hooked. I'm just in it. I'm looking at Willem Dafoe going, who did this makeup?
You know what it is, Chris? You know why you were hating on it, Chris? You know why you were hating on it? You're hanging out. You know why you were hating on it, Chris?
Why?
Because you were hanging out in the wrong streams, bro.
Probably. No, I just didn't like. I don't like steampunk. You know.
All right. Moving on from Disney's movie slate.
I walk in.
Warner Brothers is developing a project on Yasuke, the first Black Samurai. Blitz Bazawal will direct.
All right.
Let me look him up.
You look that up.
Yeah, he's a
Blitz.
Blitz.
That's a cool name. Blitz.
I hope at the end he just fights Last Samurai Tom Cruise, and that's the final boss.
Wait, okay, so
he's like, I'm a white samurai, I'm a black samurai.
Oh, he did the Color Purple remake.
I tried to do some of the studying up.
That was DL's favorite movie last year.
I tried to do studying up. I tried to do research so I wouldn't look like a fool on this whole African American samurai shit.
Why?
He's not African American.
Exactly. He's not African American.
Who said it was how can he be African American and be in Japan?
Well, you know what I mean. Okay,
in the 1500s.
Okay, black. Jeez. He wasn't African at all.
Yes, he was.
No, it was some tribe that has dark skin. And no one knows where they came from. I watched the documentary on it. Now, this guy right here might be some black dude that came over like a pilgrim. But as far as like there was like a bunch.
I don't think they came over free.
Okay, all I'm saying is if you research the stuff and you watch the documentary I watched, there wasn't like a whole bunch of blacks in Japan. There was like a tiny few, like a handful.
Maybe that's why they think it's worth developing a project.
And I think only one of them ever took the route of the samurai.
I would do it. No, I wouldn't. Because if you fuck up, you got to seppuku.
It says he went to Japan in 1579.
From where?
I don't know.
He was of African descent. And he was brought over from.
Wait, was
he was in the service? He was in the service of an Italian Jesuit.
Was he a slave?
Missionary.
Was he a slave?
No, I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't a slave.
Okay.
He was a soldier.
And he was hired by.
How did he get? Wait. He
became a retainer in the household of Nobunaga. Yeah.
I don't know.
In Shogun, the way they've portrayed, like
he as the first foreign-born samurai.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what.
I'll give it a watch. It sounds cool. I mean, it's I just want.
Hey
I
man,
just
I'll
want to see
watch it. I
what
love
this
shit
is.
like that. If you can make a white ninja, a white savior, we can have a black savior. Straight up, we can have a black savior. I don't give a shit as long as the movie's good. I'm there for it.
Wait, what? Hold up. There's actually an anime about this?
You never saw it? It's called Afro Samurai.
No,
wait, no.
Oh.
Afro Samurai is something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Is
know.
that
That was a joke. Oh my god, I'm gonna choke on this donut.
It's on Netflix.
Oh my god, cool.
It came out in 2021.
Based.
All right.
Huh.
All right.
I'm not watching. You
there
know
you
what?
go.
That might be the first anime I ever fucking watched right there.
Why?
Because I want to know if the story's real or not.
You haven't seen Akira?
Yeah, well, that's a movie. That's different.
What?
Oh.
How is that? What?
You haven't seen Death Note?
No, I've seen a few. I've seen.
Dude,
a few
you
anime,
haven't
but-
seen Madoka Magica?
Nope.
Black Lagoon? Chris,
Just the mainstream shit, perp.
Chris, put
Oh,
down
no,
the
wait.
donut and watch
I
these things.
I told you there's one about a hierarchy. There's one about a hierarchy in hell. It's like lawyers and shit in hell. And I watched the romantic one. My friend talked me into watching, and it was actually pretty good. But I don't follow them. I've never
I'm just
followed an
busting your
anime all the way
balls.
through. But there is one. What's the crazy girl? Secret Diary? Whatever the fuck.
Future
that is.
Diary.
Man, that one was funny.
It was good.
That chick was crazy.
All right.
Next up, a Heroes sequel series
God.
is in the works.
I got nothing to say.
Title
Why?
Heroes
I got
Eclipse.
nothing to say. But the reboot failed.
Okay. No, I mean, do you guys watch this?
No, I watched it when it first came out. When it was cool. The
Bruce,
first
did you
season.
watch
did.
Heroes?
Yes, I watched both of them.
Okay, good. Because I got nothing.
I don't
to say.
watch
I've
it.
Never seen them. Not interested.
Yo,
Hope
the
everyone loves it.
It was a great show.
first-
I know. I
The
heard it was
writers-
good. I heard it was
The
good. I heard
writer's
it gets-
strike derailed the show. I
Yeah,
believe
like
back then.
Save the Shit. That first season, Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. That shit was dope.
That was great. Save the
But
cheerleader.
then, like Zachary Quinto left, and it got weird. It got bad.
Oh,
It was not good.
Siler, he played that character like, oh my god, he's such a good actor.
Do you know who my favorite character was?
Spock.
And I'm not making a joke out of this. Isn't a joke. I was really strung out back then, like full blown heroin, big time.
Stop.
My favorite. No. Think about it. Don't tell me to stop. I'm being dead serious.
I know.
What am I? What did I do for a living? I'm an artist. I was an artist who was strung out on heroin. Who do you think my favorite character would be in that show? Maybe the artist who can only draw the future when he's strung out on heroin?
Yes.
He was my favorite character.
Representation matters.
Oh god. I'll give it a watch. You know, Heroes happened before the MCU?
Yeah. It was like 2008.
So,
Man, no, Perp, you should have seen this
It
character.
hit different.
No, I heard it was good, but I heard it
He would
fell
try to-
off big time.
He would try to draw the future, right? He'd get these
Mhm.
paints out and he couldn't do it. So he would
Mhm.
have to shoot up heroin. And then he would go into this trance. He would make these beautiful panels, just amazing with like nuclear fallout or
Yeah.
this person. And he would wake up the next day and be like, I fucking painted that when I was on heroin. And it would tell the future. And they had to find him and put all his paintings together to find out what was going to happen in the future. And I'm just like, yo, this fucking writer is writing my life.
Jeez.
Because I used to not be able to do any really good art unless I was strung out.
It was Lost with the Mutants.
Crazy.
Cool.
All right, moving on from
I just can't do
Heroes.
this time.
Godzilla and Rogue One director Gareth Edwards will be joining the production team of Monarch Legacy of Monsters as an executive producer and writer. Yes.
Yep. Hell
Oh,
yes.
And in case you didn't know, a second season of Monarch was greenlit.
Awesome.
Did anyone watch the first season?
Yeah,
I did.
Of course.
I
So
did.
good.
I enjoyed
So
it.
good. Now,
It
now,
is.
now put Gareth in there.
Let Blue Jay talk a little bit. What do you think, Monarch?
Oh yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was great. It's like really, it's one of the few times where you kind of like the humans more. I kind of just forget that Godzilla's in the show, which you get so invested in those characters,
Yeah,
and I like the actors too. So
The
Yeah.
brother and sister, man. The brother and sister.
yeah, it's because it's all, but it also kind of makes you go, how like question the universe a little bit, because like the show takes place after the first Godzilla, but then you
Yeah.
get goofy shit like Godzilla X Kong. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Well, remember, time moves
good
different
show.
when you're in Hollow Earth down there. That part of the Hollow Earth they're in, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I guess
time
the more
moves
you're
different.
I guess the more you're in Hollow Earth, the more stupid
Did that
your
even
world
play?
gets.
Did that even play in the first Kong and Godzilla? Because that wasn't demonstrated at all. When they
The
were in
end
Hollow Earth.
of the end of it, King Kong. Remember, they came back from Hollow Earth. They'd been gone a while. They meet their grandma. She finds her son again, and they have to lock down. Here comes Kong.
Yeah, because
No. I saw Monarch. What I'm saying is that in the original Kong versus Godzilla, they do go to Hollow Earth, and then they come out to have that Godzilla, Mech Godzilla, and there's no time lapse.
Yeah, that part because they
here's how I think they're going to work into the story. Now, I'm not really sure what the blue or red energy means yet. I know it's real prominent in this new movie, but I know that in order to go to Hollow Earth and not fuck things up, you got to bring a Titan with you. When they went to Hollow Earth, they didn't bring a Titan with them. They just went down in there, and then they came back and they were all old and shit. Time had relapsed. They went in without a Titan. I think that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know why there'd be a time lapse like that, other than the fact that they went in without a Titan.
Or there probably have to be some sort of whatever technology they use to kind of maintain the timeline or something like that. That I'm hoping they explain that, because really, when you look at Godzilla versus Kong and the new movie, they never touched upon that.
I'm hoping that we see Godzilla at some point do that Liu Kang kick. That's what I want. Why not?
They could do it. They could do it with him. Like if they let's say he climbs a building and then like trying to get to a monster, then he kicks him down.
They made Godzilla so agile right now. They made Godzilla so agile as opposed to he was in the first movie. They can make him just flip around and do some karate kicks.
I always talk so much shit about
Transformers logic.
Team Kong. Godzilla's cool, but Team Kong, fuck Godzilla. I'm about Team Kong. Then I saw the when he went underwater and just murked that other Titan. It took that Titan's power, then came back pink, went to the fucking Egyptian pyramids, and he's like running towards Kong, and Kong's like, hold up, homie, hold up, I'm just here to talk, homie, chill. And he beats the living shit out of King Kong. And I remember messaging somebody going, yo, Godzilla is not to be fucked with. And now they got him. Look, now they got him like jumping up out of the fucking the crevice of the cave, and you got King Kong jumping on top of him and using him. Dude, it's so dope. That movie was so fun.
If we could get back to this dude, I have a very weird relationship with this dude because I root for him. I like him. I think he's a pretty good director, but I haven't loved a single one of his movies yet. I think The Creator is close. I think that's his best movie so far. But other than that, I guess Godzilla after that. Other than that, I'm always like, kind of like, oh man.
You didn't like Rogue One?
I loved Rogue One. It's one of my favorite Star Wars.
I love Rogue One. Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies.
Could not stand Rogue One.
I don't get it.
I understand why people. I know that's why people like it, and I understand that. But other than that, I think it's hot garbage.
Well, I also like Jen Erso. She's the godmother of the Rebel Alliance.
She didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything.
Yeah.
She sacrificed her life.
Well, character-wise.
Okay,
like,
without her, there's no trench run. There's no Leia. There's no.
I prefer Rey. I prefer Rey. Rey had a personality. This lady was just.
You prefer Rey over Jen Erso?
Yes, Jen Erso had no personality.
You don't think so? You don't think that? What's her name? Haley. What is her name? Haley something Jones. Felicity Jones. You don't think Felicity Jones has character?
Not in that movie.
I liked her. I thought she was.
Well, this is the rebellion. I rebel.
I thought she was surly and stoic and all the things she was.
Stoic.
Yeah, she was very stoic. She hated everybody.
She didn't do anything. She was stoic.
Wait, was she the Boba Fett of that movie? Let me stop.
Stoic.
Padme. She kicked ass when they got to what you call it.
I did.
No, before that, she kicked ass too, man. You know, like
no, she kicked ass. Like, yeah, dude. I'm sorry, and I like, dude. How many? There was like 3 different separate times where people were doing the no look shoot thing. They're not looking, they're just shooting. It's just like, dude, why are you doing that? She did it. The robot did it. And it's like it completely drains any suspense or anything. It's like
okay, well, you know what?
Aren't even looking and shooting.
You didn't like Jyn Erso. You didn't like Jyn Erso. Fine.
I didn't like. I didn't like her.
What about Baze and Chirrut? You didn't like them?
I don't even know who the hell you're talking about.
The blind A. The blind.
He's a casual.
No. What do you mean casual? I watch these movies a lot, and that's how much. Like he was fine as an actor, but like, come on, man, it was ridiculous. Like they didn't have anything. They didn't do anything. They didn't have any characters. They didn't have like it was the guy that knew martial arts and the dude with the big gun. That was their character. That was it. One of them was blind.
When they put the bag on his head, he goes, "Are you kidding me? I'm blind."
Yeah, all the best lines are just like those obvious ones and shit. There's no lines.
I love that movie. I can't help it. I love it.
I know. I understand why. It feels like a war movie. It's like the first like real war feeling Star Wars movie.
The Vader scene alone,
which meant nothing.
It did. It gave people a reason to actually fear Vader. Up until then, we had never really seen Vader go off. We were just afraid of him. Like, well, Vader's kind of a badass. But
I mean, I'm glad they added an action scene, but the characters were down there. There was no threat to our main characters. There's nothing. There's a bunch of guys are going to get.
There was no threat to our main characters. She fucking died.
She was dead. Exactly. So she's already dead. And now we have Vader, Vader introduced out of nowhere to kill a bunch of people that we don't care about.
He wasn't introduced out of
nowhere.
That's
bad cinema, bro.
He was literally on Mustafar. They went to talk to him.
I feel people need to put to practice what I'm not saying this is you, Chris, but when people say like nostalgia bait, it's like, I'm tired of nostalgia bait. That is exactly what that scene was there. And it was like, we even have notes. We even have feedback saying that they put that was filmed later after they needed a little bit more. They wanted to add a Vader scene because the movie had nothing because it was a one-tone bore fest. So they added that literally just added a fucking Vader action scene. They had nothing.
All right, let's get back on track here.
Go ahead,
please.
Point is, I like this guy.
I don't. You know what?
What?
Next topic.
Next topic.
I love you, Chris. By the way,
Transformers and GI Joe
finally
officially happening.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
This is
Michael Bay. Please come back.
Michael Bay.
No,
please.
Why?
Because he loves the army and he'll film the G.I. Joe's cool, bro. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
For all you people that do not read comic books,
stop gatekeeping. It's annoying as hell.
There is a series going on. You people. It's there's a Transformers. There's a G.I. Joe. Well, there's a Transformers, G.I. Joe, a Duke, and a Cobra Commander series going on right now. It's crossing over in the comics. That's Duke finally seeing Starscream for the first time. It's amazing. It's bloody. It's everything you ever wanted to see Transformers do, killing humans left and right. Let's go. Hopefully they do the movie that way, but I doubt it because it has to be general audience, but I'll take whatever. Let's go with this. What do you guys think about this?
I think Cobra teaming up with the Decepticons
is hilarious.
And G.I. Joe teaming up with the Autobots is dope as shit.
Bro, I hope it ends up being a three-way because like Cobra and Decepticons can't even work together. So they just end up like fight. It's a three-way fight. Oh my God, I would love it. They just go off on each other. I absolutely love this. I'm a big fan of Transformers, even the Bayformers, and I even think the Bayformer movies, a major critique that is kind of valid. The Bayformer movies specifically, there's a valid critique I totally take that it was a bit too, for the action scene specifically, it was a little too concentrated on the soldiers a lot of the times for like part 3, all the major set pieces probably involved more or less the soldiers or human characters and all that. That's why I'm like, okay, just replace that with G.I. Joe and we're golden, baby. That's what he does. That's what these movies kind of already are. That's already like in the language of these movies and what's so successful about them. Like people already understand that. So now they're even adding more to that element of, who the Transformers are fighting with by having these established characters of the G.I. Joe. And on top of that, okay, sorry, one more thing. I have heard critiques as like, well, shouldn't you have a G.I. Joe movie to introduce these characters? It's like, no, absolutely not, because you could introduce these characters here because we know who the Transformers are. We could find out about G.I. Joe. There's we know who the Transformers are, where they came from. This movie is about now the Transformers being brought into the G.I. Joe world. Like, what that could look like is like, oh, here's this program. Let's tell you about this program. Optimus, here's Snake Eye, blah, blah, blah. And they do it from that perspective. We wanted better character stuff when it does come to the humans and not just like show soldiers in action scenes. So why not do it in this movie? So I'm totally down for this. I love it. I've talked a lot. I'm done for the rest.
Go ahead, Blue Jay.
I will watch this. I'm not that big on G.I. Joe. I mean, I like the first one. I like the Rise of Cobra because Cobra is very goofy and I think the closest to being G.I. Joe. Retaliation is just kind of like your typical military movie, honestly. Just
I don't want those two G.I. Joe dog shit movies anywhere near this version of Transformers.
Yeah, it's like what, and then no, you're fine. Then you
like those movies.
Then you got Snake Eyes, which is just a bore fest of a film. Which, like, how you make a movie about Snake Eyes boring?
I liked them too, Bruce. They're guilty pleasures, but I liked them as regular movies. They didn't feel like G.I. Joe to me. They just didn't feel like G.I. Joe. The only thing that made it feel like G.I. Joe was Snake Eyes. Then they make a Snake Eyes movie and they fuck it up. How do you take the most popular character in G.I. Joe and fuck it up?
It's hard to do a Snake Eyes movie and not have him talk for the whole movie.
That's
the point. That's the whole point. Plus, Snake Eyes wasn't Asian.
Well, here's also the problem, though. Henry Golding, the actor that played Snake Eyes, he recently talked about a crossover. So it's probably going to be him. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Happy birthday, man.
That wasn't. I don't know what the hell happened. My camera's so stupid. All right, back to Snake Eyes. I think the actor that played him, that the recent Snake Eyes, he mentioned of a crossover. So this is probably, for some reason, they're continuing his version of Snake Eyes, which I'm like, what? That movie's ass. But why would you connect this to this version of this movie?
Is that confirmed?
But I don't know if it's confirmed. I know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I love this shit, but that will literally drain all of my excitement for this. Snake Eyes, I hate Snake Eyes for two reasons. One, it's a bad movie. It's just not a good movie. And then the night I was watching it, some bad shit happened to me. So it's a double whammy. It's literally a traumatic movie for me. Like,
I don't think Snake Eyes made enough money to do that.
But exactly, like, why would they put him in there, man?
Why aren't they?
I don't know. It's weird. But
I also, I hate to say this, but I also see a connection with the first 2009 G.I. Joe movie that people don't see, because in Rise of the Beast, they gave that kid a suit that looked mighty similar to some of the suits I saw in the 2009.
Yeah, I hope that I'll take that over Snake Eyes. Fuck it. Bring me back to the
Wayans
brothers.
There's already a link there.
I think
back The Rock. I'm in, man. I don't care.
I kind of feel that they need to make a good G.I. Joe movie before this. I don't because they never. I mean, as much as I like the first one, Rise of Cobra, they really need to make a really good G.I. Joe movie to make money, because Hasbro has been struggling to make movies outside of Transformers, because Transformers makes a lot of money for them, because of course it does. G.I. Joe, they try like 3 times, it crashed and burned. They got that Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out. That Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out last year. That's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but that bombed. So
that's G.I. Joe. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about G.I. Joe. Sorry.
Oh no. Yeah, they did it 3 times with G.I. Joe, Crash and Burn. Dungeons and Dragons was a good movie, but that bombed. So my camera's still that crazy shit. But Hasbro is struggling to make movies outside of Transformers, because Transformers is their biggest IP. So
what if
it's gonna take a miracle?
I think G.I. Joe. You can't make a Transformers movie with just Transformers, right? You need the human characters. I think this.
You could.
Yes, you can.
I mean, that's going to be a lot of money for now. That's going to be a lot of money. You're asking for like the opening scene. You're saying a full. You're saying a full movie like Bumblebee done for 90 minutes. I don't know.
With no humans, and
With
Bumblebee
no
was
humans?
great.
Hey, Zaggy.
I think maybe in 5 years, sure, maybe.
You know,
Maybe.
I don't. It's just not my Godzilla. I really don't care about the human, the Godzilla movies. I just want to see them fight. I really don't care about their story, except for Monarch. I really cared about the human story.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If you have good written characters and actors you like, probably actors you like the way they were played, you probably like the human characters. It's a 50-50 thing with human characters with big CG things around.
The thing is, I think this is kind of perfect because I think both these they both kind of lack what they need in each other, which I like. I respect the G.I. Joe franchise, but it needs that big giant spectacle of the Transformers a little bit more, and especially if it's just guys shooting lasers. Like we already see people shooting lasers and ninja swords already in freaking John Wick, basically, right? Like it needs an extra juice. On top of that, Transformers needs to do something with its human characters, and I think adding the G.I. Joes and having their development through a Transformers movie is going to open up so we care, so they get their own movie and it means a little bit something, so they don't have to rely on spectacle. I think this is a great way of doing it, and it's like there's already precedent with like how Civil War did it to open up Black Panther. It's like you could. I know it's a little bit different because you're probably going to get a lot more G.I. Joe than you did Black Panther and Civil War, but it's still that opening of the door so it could do its own thing.
I absolutely agree, and that's what I want. And as long as we get halfway decent characters, I could see them building us into something big. Like they could, you know. I mean, it's not going to compete with shit like, you know, Dune, you know, or MCU, but it could be big. He's right about Mattel, though, or not Mattel. Mattel did Hot Wheels. He's right about Hasbro, though.
Yeah,
company with a ton of money. They make billions on figures all year. Star Wars, all of it. Like they make billions, and they've got the money to really dump something into it.
Yeah, Hasbro is like Hasbro is weird when it comes to entertainment and movies because outside of like I said, they don't have movie wise.
What was Barbie? Mattel?
Barbie's Mattel.
Okay.
Mattel.
That's Mattel. So Mattel, that's their first movie.
All right. I love you guys. I gotta bounce. I love you guys. Finish all this.
Later, buddy.
What was I gonna say before I left? Oh yeah, RJ sucks.
Wait.
You guys don't. I'm just kidding. I'm just dropping bullshit on the rest of the door. You guys be good. I'll message you all later. All right. I gotta go talk wrestling shit now. You guys have fun on the rest of the stream.
Do your thing.
All right, later.
Okay. So, in terms of Hasbro, I think there's an easy way to pick back up. There is. I know this. That they are looking to look at more of their horror IPs and starting that way in terms of like their board games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way to do that. I think that's going to be officially like rejuvenating the company a little bit so they could actually think about what they're doing with these projects. And I know they just signed something with that might be Mattel. Who did Monopoly?
That's Hasbro.
Okay, so Monopoly is being produced by
Margot Robbie's production.
Margot Robbie now. So it's like
yeah.
they're making moves.
I mean, let me look this
hopefully
up.
They pick it back up.
I'm gonna look this up. So this is Hasbro Entertainment. That's their production.
You just said, well, Degrassi just said they just sold off their entertainment division.
Oh, well, yeah, I think that's it's called E1 Entertainment. That's like sold off to Lionsgate, but they've created another division called Hasbro Entertainment. So I don't know. They're kind of weird when it comes to development. They're
doing something new. I think.
Right now, in the comics, they were G.I. Joe and Transformers were with a company called IDW, and they did crap. Nobody cared about the stories. Nobody cared about the comics. They sold the rights to Skybound, which is a subset of Image Comics. And the person handling, they call it the Energon universe, G.I. Joe, Transformers, is the person that wrote Walking Dead.
Oh, Robert Kirkman?
He's doing all the writing for G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Wow.
So that's
overseeing the whole
blood
universe.
and guts.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's bloody. Yes, the first time I see Starscream pick up a human and crush him in his hand and says, "Squishy, squishy, squishy." Greatest scene ever in a comic.
Let's see.
I think G.I. Joe's way trickier to pull off than people are understanding. You basically got to come up with a good war movie.
Yeah,
WBD owns 40%.
And it's just like that's not the way.
Well, that's Discovery that owns 40% of it before they've
merged.
So yeah, merged.
That's not the way studios could look at it either.
Yeah, when I looked at their upcoming movies. So just real quick, we got the we got Monopoly. Mm-hmm. That's by with Lionsgate, hit the Hasbro Lionsgate, and the G.I. Joe movie called G.I. Joe Ever.
Tell Hasbro to Netflix.
And then you got the Play-Doh movie. What?
Play-Doh. I can see that being a horror movie.
Wait, produced by John M. Chu. How the hell are you gonna do that?
Sell Hasbro to Tubi. Hashtag.
Oh my god.
Tubi.
And then you got a Clue, and you got the Clue movie, the Clue remake.
I love the Clue movie. The original was great.
That's gonna make money, right? If they get the right actors.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
Seth Rogen killing it with that.
We'll see.
In the movie.
Starring Jack Black.
Yeah.
But I'm all for this.
I'm super down, and I bet it's going to be the best one. Everyone's going to cream their pants when they see the trailer.
You don't need a G.I. Joe movie before you get it. Before you get this.
No, they've tried, and then now I know what the answer to that. We'll do it good. Well, they've tried to make it good. Do you think they're trying to make movies bad?
Nope. Just look at the record of DC for the last 10 years.
They tried.
They tried. You don't think they literally did freaking reshoots for the one with The Rock because they gave it to an audience and they were like, "This is shit," and they're like, "All right, let's try again. Let's keep going."
Yep.
We'll postpone a year. They're trying, man. It just doesn't work out. It's a tough thing because I could understand they're looking at it from like almost like first one like a weird James Bond toy movie, I guess. They were looking at it from that perspective. And then the second one, I don't know what the Rock action movie, I guess. But they need to look at it from a freaking war movie perspective. Give that budget, and they're just not. They're not going to do it for a freaking toy movie. So they have to have these different takes. At least with this one, at least with Transformers, they're going to get a war movie budget. And then they're going to get to shoot at shit now. The Transformers and actually hit stuff.
All right. I want to predict this movie makes between 550 to 600.
I don't know.
What about you guys?
For the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover? I mean, it's tricky because because like what Anthony said, the Rise of the Beast it made 400 million, like 400 plus, but that's compared to that $200 million budget that they've splurged out. And I don't think that broke out. I don't even think that broke even either. So, I mean, there is still an audience for Transformers. I mean, you're doing that right now.
I'll let you finish. But all these movies that came on the last 2 years, 3 years, of all pandemic movies, their budgets were skyrocketed because of the pandemic.
Oh, and
so you got to excuse a little of the budget for that.
Sure.
And even Rise of the Beast, which was an absolute like upgrade in terms of audience perception and even critical success, even that took a hit from COVID. Like that was still like, you know,
that movie was supposed to come out in 2022, but they delayed it a year. And and then also the movie came out in like a stacked June. So there you go. I do see this. I do see I don't know, maybe 600 at the very least.
I'm going 800.
I don't know. It's a gamble.
Who's directing? Do we have a director yet?
No.
Okay. Please, Michael Bay.
Why do you want? I like Michael Bay, but why?
Because I want it to make $1 billion, and it will.
Hear me out.
Michael Bay.
Zack Snyder, the directors.
No, I don't know. I mean, I like Zack Snyder.
All right, produced by Zack Snyder, directed by Michael Bay.
Zack Snyder, Michael Bay would never
Snyder
take orders from Zack Snyder.
You want Snyder Bay? I don't. That sounds like
sounds like they'd bring out the worst in each other, like just a big slow motion.
That's the whole point.
Explosion everywhere.
Like goodness, I don't know.
Abrams.
You know, okay, here's a weird one. I haven't seen him in a while. Gore Verbinski.
What?
Let him come back. Let's bring him back.
Was he canceled?
Was he?
I don't know.
Canceled. The last time he did a movie was 2016.
Man, with our luck, we're gonna get Doug Liman.
Gore for Doug Liman. Actually, I'm not opposed to Doug Liman.
It's gonna be Doug Liman, I bet.
How about Greta Gerwig?
This is a Tom Cruise movie.
Greta Gerwig to direct.
Oh man, Greta Gerwig would be awesome.
Oh my god, that would be funny.
It would definitely be visionary.
That would drive people crazy.
That would drive people.
Oh my,
insane.
they'll call the movie woke and shit.
No, but then she also like nailed like the holy trilogy of toys in 2 movies. She nailed it if she gets it.
They do have similar styles.
Kinda, but my Bay is more crass.
Snyder
I guess
Bay
you'd have to do
Snyder
My Little
Bar.
Pony or something after.
Snyder Bar or Snyder Bay?
Bro, what if they introduce My Little Pony? Oh my god.
Oh my god, don't even start with the crossovers.
You know Greta would bring that shit in.
Don't do the Hasbro Cinematic.
I can bring them in, I'm in, and then it's over.
Oh,
well, we had a Transformers My Little Pony crossover comic book.
I know. It could happen.
Yeah,
people.
I was aware of that.
It could happen. You know what? There's gonna be like a horse. Like Snake Eyes is gonna be in a horse with some reason. It's got like fucking dyed hair, rainbow hair, and something. There's gonna be like a shout out. It's like, oh shit, it's coming. Snake Eyes riding that freaking rainbowed horse. It's coming.
Yeah. If you're watching this on the rewind, if you could buy me this, I will be very happy. My Little Prime.
Oh my god. It's creepy.
It is creepy.
Okay. Next.
Yeah.
Back to. All right. Next up. What's next?
Enough.
Live action R-rated TMT movies in the works from producer Walter Hamada.
Thank you.
We're getting the last Roman.
Hamada, the man himself, right there. Thank you for putting him in the center.
I put him right in the center for you.
Thank you.
This is shocking to me.
He had some of the most successful WBD movies before he was let go.
Yeah. Let the Hamada hate train begin.
Thank you, Ed.
The Hamada verse contains the only movies in the DC EU to hit $1 billion. This man
take over. I'll be right back.
Kept the train going. Choo choo. You can't stop the Hamada. And now the brilliance that Hamada gave us with the DCU now comes to the Ninja Turtle fans. And you will see and you will know this man's name. I'm absolutely excited. It seems a lot of these movies are getting an R-rated treatment. A lot of these IPs.
You know
a lot of this.
This is bold. This is a bold thing to do.
That's why I like it.
I like it because you want to keep this in mind. Ninja Turtles is owned by Nickelodeon, but Nickelodeon has been very like they're giving Ninja Turtles but creative freedom, like the most freedom it ever has. Like they cross over with Batman. They did some. They're doing the last Ronin video game. They're doing different things with Turtles that pretty much kind of revitalize the brand. Or that kind of just elevates it for trying to make some words out. But this is interesting. A live action R-rated, dude. That's interesting, man. A live action. I'm. Wow.
I had no idea this was live action. Wow. Now I don't think it's gonna happen. Fuck.
I mean, it sounds too good to be.
Fuck.
It's one of those.
I didn't know it was live action, and for once, I was actually excited for an animated shit. Oh my god.
I mean, it'd be cool. I mean, kind of cool though, but it's almost a little too good to be true. It just sounds like it because it's live action. You know what I mean? She's gonna be putting the money to do it.
It's rated R.
It's rated R too. You're putting the money in an R-rated live action Turtles product.
What? Okay. here's a weirdo connection. What greenlit this? Okay, let's get to the road of this. Was it Five Nights at Freddy's? No, because that's PG-13, right? Was it Logan?
No.
We've seen the repercussions of Logan being successful.
But yeah, but that they would have done it like years ago when Logan was fresh out.
There must have been like word or something in Hollywood like 2 or 3 years ago. Hey, Marvel's going R-rated. Maybe we could like, not play catch up and let's like meet them at that end or whatever.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna like, it's different and I like it and I'm gonna watch it. It's like, I wonder if we'll ever see this like at the end of the road at like once we see this on the big screen or we see this like a trailer of this thing. That's my question, because this sounds too good to be true. It just sounds so like out of left field.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking fan film.
It is. It's what it sounds like.
No way, dude. Hamada's the man. Seriously, F all you haters. F the haters. Hamada's the man.
Have you guys read The Last Ronin?
I've heard of The Last Ronin. I heard like Degrassi said that it's due to the overwhelming success of The Last Ronin as an IP. And I was like, okay, because they're making a video game of that.
That first issue sold out within hours at the comic book stores. Literally, that it's like $100+ to get a copy of that book. It's such a good story.
Aren't the brother? Isn't it just one brother?
Michelangelo is the only one left.
Based.
He's delusional. He hears his brothers talking to him as he's fighting.
Amazing.
It's so good. It's April.
Hey guys, hey assholes. This is the same chances that I got from Madam Web when that first teaser came. These are the chances I'm talking about. We're gonna see the difference now. Hopefully, this one's actually successful, and this is what I mean by the huge swings with IP. This is awesome.
Like April O'Neil is missing an arm and a leg. She's had prosthetics. It's set in the future. If you haven't read The Last Ronin, please pick this up in a trade.
No.
Or you can go to Comic Historian and he'll read it to you if you don't want to read.
How's this, Bruce?
Bro, yeah, like this is this might be like the most bold, ambitious movie that we've probably seen in a while in terms of the brand
until Star Wars. Yeah, until Star Wars goes R-rated. This is.
Yeah, I mean, like if this is a hit, if this movie's a hit, we're probably going to see more of something like this.
I hope that's the case. I don't care if it's a hit because I think it's going to be cool, interesting.
Like, I love to see different things. I love to see something different, but this is different. And if it's good, if they get the right person to write, right person to direct, produce. I mean, Baltimore's producing the cast.
You got it. He's putting it together. He might get James Wan to do this shit.
Ooh.
James Wan would absolutely destroy this.
Oh my God, James
Wan, get James Wan on this.
And he's great with action too.
He has his own style with action. Not only is he great with action, he has his own style, which is like beyond. Like you could tell when you see it. He put it in Malignant. I was like, yo, he put an Aquaman fight in Malignant. I was just like, whoa.
If this comes to fruition, if this comes out, if James Wan is behind the chair, if he is, it's an if.
Yeah,
this might be rivaling.
Beltry says Robert Rodriguez, which isn't bad either. He'd have fun with this.
Oh, yeah.
Right. This movie might be neck and neck with Mutant Mayhem. Might. Yeah. I love Mutant Mayhem. That's the best TMNT movie, but man.
Yeah, and everyone has their preferences at that point.
If it's good, if it's great, man, TMNT is like the best it's ever been now.
Yeah, this opens up so many doors. I think people you know what? Here's a weird take to bring it to DC, since I know the crowd loves this shit. I think a lot of other studios and maybe even Hamada definitely learned from what happened over in the other studio. It seems like a lot of stuff became public. So if all that stuff became public, then a lot of these guys, a lot of other studio heads, even competing studios know other stuff that didn't even come out, and they're learning from it. And Hamada himself, who was in the jungle, hopefully learn from it, and they're putting together projects from that sort of quote unquote disaster. So it's like, sometimes you want to make an omelet, you got to smash some eggs, So there's a positive to this, hopefully.
Jimmy said Judith Hong as an older April, Elias Cotillas back as Casey Jones for this. I mean, that would be perfect for this film, the original.
Ooh, if this is like a sequel to the original 3 movies, with the Jim Henson puppets
as a rated R movie, dude, people are gonna get mad at that though.
Yeah, I don't care, dude.
People get mad at that.
They go.
I know. I don't care. I love when franchises take big. I want a freaking Home Alone sequel.
Well, people don't realize that the Turtles started out as dark, gritty.
That's true.
Violent.
Yeah, like they have the black and white stuff. Their bandanas are always red. Where all 4 of them have red bandanas before they switched it to different colors and stuff. Like, dude, this brings back to their.
No one liked the third one anyway.
And they did a prequel to this called The Last Ronin, The Lost Years. It shows you what happened exactly or whatever. And they're coming out with a Last Ronin 2 soon, I believe. And here's one of the covers for the sequel with new turtles, and that's April O'Neil's daughter, Casey Jones' daughter. Her name is Casey Marie, I believe. I think that's her.
Even the name Casey. Base. Take that.
New Turtles. Don't ask me where they came from.
These are very strange turtles.
Yes, I like strange.
This is a direct. Yeah. This is so bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bizarre thing to just see.
Especially if it's based off the original direct sequel to the third one. The third one was the goofiest one. Oh, I remember that shit.
Oh God. I still have nightmares about Ninja Rap.
But it'd be really cool. Okay,
go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
If they want to get extra freaking depressing and sad with this, that's how freaking Michelangelo remembers it. That's why it's in the franchises, because technically that's the memory of him with his brothers as these goofy hijinks, PG rated like stuff, versus reality, which is like the dark, harsh world of feudal Japan. Oh my God.
Stop. Just stop.
Let's go.
No, we heard that play Ninja Rap when we're here. That song is banned from my channel.
I muted myself, so you're safe.
But this is going along. I know they announced the game a few months ago. They're doing a Last Ronin game also.
Yeah. Wow. This is because it's live action. This I don't think it's going to happen. Unfortunately, I don't know why. Please, Degrassi, slap me around about that in incoming streams to make me believe. But this is probably one of my most anticipated movies ever, if this is true.
Oh wow!
Like this would be amazing. Because this is what I want for the industry. This is what I want from IPs to not feel stale anymore. And I think this will help gather new audiences and old audiences that are feeling everything is a little too stale out there right now.
Yeah, I hope this actually happens, and if it comes out and if it's like lives up to the hype and is great, bro, all doors are open for possibilities.
Give me a rated R Transformers movie. Damn it.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine we get the G.I. Joe movies rated R? Oh my God. The G.I. Joe Transformers movie? Oh my God.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be over.
It would like set a new standard when it comes to like toys.
I mean, there's someone that mentioned
IPs.
He's going to Skybound. What if they have a deal like with this new story? It's kind of based off already what Kirkman's working on.
That would be amazing.
That could be a thing.
All right, I will give you guys a spoiler from one of the latest Duke comics. He's escaping from prison with Baroness, and Major Blood is trying to kill him, and Major Blood's about to shoot Duke, and the Baroness blows a hole through his head, shoots his eye out. So amazing, such imagery in that comic. You
That's
guys,
awesome.
So amazing.
That sounds cool. I might check it out actually. The comic though.
Hey Ray, what's going on? I gave you the site, didn't I?
Hey Ray.
This is incredible. Oh man, I hope it, because not only this, it's also, if Degrassi is correct, basing it off an official sequel of the original trilogy. Like that's crazy to do this. And I know there is precedent with like Fantasy Island, stuff like that, where they've kind of like horrified something. But this is on another level of like a more or less a thing that was made for children that people were upset with the first one, that it wasn't kid friendly enough.
It wasn't really made
like
for children.
To go from that 90s. To this is wow, we have progressed.
What? Hold on. Ray gifted 10 memberships.
Based.
That's what's up. Thank you so much. Let me see who got these memberships. I'm not going to pull up the double screen because I don't want to see infinite loops. Who got these memberships? So we got Artrell got a membership. Jimmy Batalinsky, Anthony Cheeseman, Anthony Beltry, Chris, the Gen X Jedi, Tyson, Brian, Master of None, Cosmic, Eladia, and Vince. Thank you so much, Brad. The GOAT. If you're not subscribed to Ray's Shadow, please do follow our Instagram. Oh, not Instagram, X and YouTube. Yeah, but, tight. Thank you. But this is something that's will take the Turtles to a next level for me. If this gets off the ground and they make this happen.
Please.
All right.
Please.
Next up. It was Anthony's Mackie Captain America meets. This is directly from CINEMACON.
You're just spoiling shit.
It's not spoiling. It's out there already. Anthony Mackie's Captain America meets with Harrison Ford's president. Ford thanks Mackie for the good he has done and says he wants Captain America to help rebuild the Avengers. If we disagree, then what happens? Mackie asks. Later, the president honors Captain America at an event. It's interrupted by a song. Isaiah Bradley breaks in and starts shooting politicians.
What?
Captain America fights them off and escapes.
He goes Lance Hendrickson, Stone Cold. Just goes inside, shoots politicians. Is this rated R too? We're all going full R.
I think this might be rated R. If he's shooting politicians. Come on, it should be.
Crazy.
I mean, they might cut away.
Yeah, they're gonna cut away.
Do some terrible edits.
Deception.
Like Moon Knight.
That'd be funny. The next slide is they don't cut away and you see dead bodies.
Well, I'm hyped for this. I really enjoy the actor that played Isaiah Bradley in the TV series. And hopefully they bring his grandson back. So
it says,
that means
it says Isaiah Bradley breaks in and starts shooting politician. Captain America fights them off. Fights who off? Them.
Who's them?
Isaiah Bradley.
He
doesn't fight Isaiah Bradley?
Huh. Interesting. You know who Isaiah Bradley was, right? From
he was the original Captain America.
Yes.
Right. So he's gone.
The second Captain America. After
sure, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, after Steve Rogers.
Anthony.
They
hid it secret and all that, and it was very cool subplot in the TV show.
Yeah.
He seems like he went crazy, or he's like upset, he radicalized or something. He's with other people, I guess.
Huh. Could it be all the people that they experimented on with him?
Yeah.
I can see that.
But he's an antagonist. I don't like that. I mean, it's how they do it, I guess, but
yeah,
like,
he could be under the.
I mean, that's a bold freaking turnaround.
He could be under the control of the Red Skull. Hydra.
From all the way over there? He's in the purple place.
Yeah.
He's in the purple crayon.
The purple crayon. But let's see how this works out.
I know. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not haven't been excited for this one with all the news and stuff. So
no,
it's really got a uphill.
Well, I'm kind of like picking and choosing with the MCUs nowadays. I mean, Deadpool 3 is the one I'm looking forward to. Fantastic Four, I'm interested in, but
shot entirely in IMAX apparently.
Yeah, I'm more of a just wait and see thing now. I mean, I'll also watch them, but I'm a wait and see kind of person.
Yeah, me too. I really wish they should have capitalized a little bit on the success of Shang-Chi and kind of start working on that sequel right away.
I think they just kind of wish they need to slow down still, because I feel like they announced so much stuff back in the day. It kind of just it's biting them in the butt, and it just.
Yeah, you're probably right. I just want that Shang-Chi sequel. I want more.
Yeah, I want Shang-Chi because if it's if they make it cook but don't rush it, because like the other MCU stuff that they did.
Sure.
Yeah. And I just had one more slide for tonight. I thought it would be funny. The end of the night was something funny, hilarious. This is actually happening, guys. Marvel decides to do. What if Donald Duck became Wolverine?
Oh,
I saw that.
What if, dude? Homera's favorite Disney character is Donald Duck, so she's loving this. She's looking at it. She just touched her heart. You want to get it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll get some of these. I got the Godzilla one.
Which Godzilla one?
First issue of Godzilla being introduced to the DC, the one where Superman asks Lois to marry him. Some Elseworld shit.
Oh, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah.
Have you picked up all the issues?
No, just number one.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might get the graphic novel.
The next issue is I'm not going to spoil it for you, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to get the collection when it comes out in graphic novel form or whatever.
Well, this is cool. But thank you, everyone, for any final thoughts, guys? Anything you want to talk about?
I mean, the CinemaCon panel was pretty all right. The Universal, they did Universal panel and Lionsgate one yesterday,
and
then they did the Paramount one. The Paramount ones I'm looking forward to.
Should have got a ballerina trailer or something.
Well, that movie does come out next year.
This year,
so.
I know.
Well, it got delayed, right?
Well, yeah, it got delayed. But that's the thing. I know CinemaCon is like for like the theater owners and stuff, but. If you're gonna put a trailer out, if you're gonna put a logo for Transformers 1, put out a trailer as well. And the movie comes out in September. Come on now.
Well, that's like 6 months.
It's animated, isn't it?
5 months away.
Yeah,
it's animated.
Yes, it's the animated. Like I was looking like you put out a logo. Like we got the logo.
Is there stills? Is there stills for character design?
No,
they don't give us stills. They don't give us nothing. They have a description. I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to read the description. I want to see it physically. And then I'm just like you put out a logo, and then the movie doesn't come out till September, which perfect opportunity to put a trailer out, and then you say, oh yeah, the trailer comes out next Thursday. Come on now. I've been looking forward to the movie for like
they could have showed the trailer today.
Let me be fair. A lot of trailers are going to be like, even Joker still like kind of getting people high off that stuff, and maybe other stuff, and maybe they were expecting other trailers to like completely wash that one out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I just want like something from this movie, because I remember this movie is animated. The animation, people were talking about the animation. The people that made it is ILM. They did the live action Transformers visual for the Bay movie, so they're doing the animation for the Cybertron. But that's awesome. I don't think it's like as realistic as the live action ones are. So they've done animated movies before. They did the movie Rango with the chameleon.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, they did that. So I want to see more. I want to see what it looks like. Like, come on now, it looks like. I keep hearing good things about it. I want to watch it. So yeah, that's like my number one anticipated film.
What studio didn't present at CinemaCon?
Disney. Wait, no.
Disney was today.
Sony.
Oh, Sony.
Sony. Yeah,
WBD was Tuesday.
Yeah, Warner Brothers. It was Lionsgate, Universal, Paramount. I think that's it. I don't think Sony. Yeah, Sony didn't present anything. Let me see. CinemaCon. Yeah, I think it's just. Yeah, it's those guys. They didn't show anything.
Yeah, I think they described it as Optimus and Megatron working together as friends on Megatron.
Yeah, so it is a prequel. I mean, I keep hearing about this. People keep saying it is. They're trying to connect. They're not trying to connect anything. It's the producer of the Transformers movies. Is trying so hard to connect the movies to the Bay movies. So whatever. He's trying to connect rather than He's trying to connect Lorenzo the Bonaventura. He's trying to connect Raz of the Beast. He's trying to connect Raz of the Beast to the Bay movies.
God bless him.
But then the director was like, "Oh, he thinks it's a reboot," but he cuts him off saying it's a prequel. But he's trying to connect this animated film, which has a completely different cast, all that, and like a different look to it. As I assume.
Well, they sounded different.
Well, yeah, but still,
they sound different when they come to Earth. That's how they're
doing a different take on it. So it's a prequel to the entire franchise. So it's making it more mainstream.
This is part of the Bayverse. I'm still getting Bayverse Transformers, is what you're saying.
Well, I love the Bayverse. Go watch those. Yeah. I mean, there's people saying #restore the Bayverse. I'm like,
what would Amazon? Amazon is a streaming service, isn't it? What would they do?
They own MGM, don't they?
Yeah, they own MGM. They didn't do that. They didn't do it.
They didn't do James Bond.
Yeah.
Oh, Amazon wasn't there. Yeah, where was all the stuff they show off? Like Lord of the Rings. What else they have? They
stuff. Well, no, they did show a logo for an anime Lord of the Rings movie at the Warner Brothers panel.
Where was A24?
Yeah, where was A24?
Yeah, I never heard anything from A24.
Where was Netflix?
You motherfuckers!
They don't do CinemaCon.
But they should.
You alive.
I mean, they should, but they don't do that.
A24 should just get there and scold them. You laughed at independent movies. You laughed. We kept you motherfuckers alive, and that's it. That's their presentation.
Hey, we got you Civil War. They're getting butts in seats now.
Yeah. Now look at us. Now we're playing with the big boys.
Hey, I mean, they got to
now the Rock is coming to us.
Well, thank you everyone for hanging out the last almost 2.5 hours. Thank you, Perp. Thank you, Blue Jay. It's been fun. I like this Thursday stuff. It's like a pre-show before Max. Max should be going live for the next hour and a half, 2 hours.
Well, it's a is he still asleep?
No, he's sleeping. He's actually painting at his parents' house, I believe. Or something.
Oh,
he's doing stuff.
I mean, it's better than being late for a stream.
And shout out Sci-Fi Center for getting another scary movie watch along soon.
Oh gosh.
Only they get that.
What?
Nothing.
So have a good night, everyone. Take care. Please subscribe, comment, and like. And have a good night.